Greetings and good afternoon, everyone. Hello to all faculty members, judges, and students of hospitality business and event programs.
Welcome back to Prasmul Tourism Mice Awards, everyone. As we all know, today is the final round. I'm sure all of the teams are really nervous and excited to showcase their presentation. And for sure, I am very curious with what each team has for their ideas. Before we start, please allow us to introduce ourselves again. My name is Isira Stefania Johanna Malinka, student of Hospitality Business Program, batch 2020. And there's my partner for today.
My name is Muhammad Arsha, student of event program batch 2021. We will be your MC for today, and I would like to remind to all the participants, don't forget to do your attendance in the LMS.
Yes, so don't forget to do your attendance because we don't want to be absent or late, okay, guys? Okay, so Arsha, since this is streaming live on YouTube, perhaps for our viewers who does not know what Prasmul Tourism Mice Award is, should we tell them?
Yes, sure. We need to tell them about this award.
Okay, so Prasmul Tourism Mice Award is an annual event with the collaboration of two majors under the Tourism Business Program, which are S1 Event and S1 Hospitality Business. And for those who don't know what MICE is Meeting, Incentives, Conference, and Exhibitions.
That's right. For additional, this event is for the subject of MICE management for the 5th semester student, where it is contribute for tourism sector and the students are to plan out a marketing plan in MICE destination. There are total of 20 group destination and only 10 teams that will go to the final round. And today, the final 10 teams are going to be presenting their presentation.
That's right. So good luck to all teams. Now, may I remind everyone of the rules and regulations for today's award show. All of these rules have been sent to everyone's emails already. So I'm just going to remind a few points. Firstly, please make sure to go to your video settings and tick the hide non-video participants. Use a laptop and earphones that has a cable. This final session is live streamed directly to YouTube through the account name Prasmul Tourism. So if there's any of your friends, family, boyfriend, fiance, little sister, whoever would like to watch this awarding, they're more than welcome to stream to our YouTube channel. And for all judges and participants will have to stay on this Zoom platform.
Next, it's for technicalities of presentation session. Each group will have a maximum of 5 minutes to do a live presentation. And when 1 minute is left, you will receive a notification message in the chat box like so. Yes. And then when your presentation time is over, you will receive a second notification in the chat box. Like that. And then we will cut your presentation.
For the technicalities of the question and answer session, each judge will ask one question to each group. The question will be asked at the very start, and each group has a maximum of 5 minutes to answer 3 questions, which includes the discussion time. During the time that is allotted for every group to answer, you will receive a notification in the chat box indicating that 1 minute is left for you to answer, like so. When your time is over, you will also get a second notification and we will cut your answer. So before the presentation starts, as the MC will also say your time starts now and the countdown will begin. No feedback from the judges will be required. So after our group has finished answering the questions, we will immediately move to the next group. So we do encourage every group to use their time wisely. And lastly, only the group that is being asked is allowed to turn on their cameras. And the rest of the group who are at the moment are not being asked, please do turn off your cameras. The microphone should only be on when you are speaking, and every winner category is announced at the very end. So we encourage everyone to stay in the Zoom till the very end.
Okay, that's all for the rules and regulation of this event. So please be mindful of the rules, everyone.
Okay, so Arsha, finally we can start this event. So now we are going to hear the opening speech by Pak Irman Jayawardana, Secretary of Undergraduate Tourism Business Program. To Bapak Irman, the stage is yours.
Halo, selamat siang semuanya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Om Swastiastu, Nama Budaya. Nah, sebelumnya izinkan saya membuka acara ini menggunakan bahasa Indonesia sebagai bahasa kita, gitu ya. Selamat siang semuanya. Terima kasih banyak, terutama kepada judges yang mau menyempatkan diri untuk hadir dan berkontribusi untuk Prasmul Tourism Mas Award ini, kepada Bapak Evi Setiabudi selaku Direktur Utama Debindo ITE. Terima kasih banyak Pak Evi waktunya. Nampaknya rajin olahraga Pak ya, makin langsing nih, kelihatan makin kurus. Bu Novita Dewi, terima kasih banyak atas kesempatannya dan kehadirannya. Bu Novita Dewi selaku Direktur Utama Jakarta Experience Board PT Jakarta Turistindo, dan Bapak Reda Widarsyah selaku Kaprodi Tourism Business Program Universitas Prasetya Mulia. Terima kasih banyak Pak atas kesempatan meluangkan waktunya menjadi judges di acara ini. Pandemi COVID memang pastinya berdampak ya buat kita semua, tapi itu semua tidak menyurutkan baik dari pelaku industri maupun mahasiswa maupun dosen-dosen di akademisi gitu ya, untuk terus mencoba berinovasi agar kita bisa tetap bukan survive lagi, tapi justru mendapatkan atau menciptakan peluang-peluang baru untuk membangkitkan kembali industri pariwisata, khususnya juga di MICE, gitu ya, dengan berbagai macam teknologi, gitu ya, dengan juga berkolaborasi, gitu. Jadi industri ini tidak akan bisa berkembang kalau memang dilakukannya sendiri. Maka itu kolaborasi seperti ini antara akademisi, pemerintah, dan dari pelaku industri itu juga sangat krusial untuk bisa membuat industri pariwisata terbang lagi. Bukan cuma berkembang, tapi terbang lagi. Justru industri ini dengan berhasilnya atau dengan suksesnya terbang lagi, industri ini menunjukkan bahwa industri pariwisata itu sangat adaptif ya terhadap apapun situasi yang terjadi. Pasarnya gini, COVID tidak menyulitkan kita untuk terus berkembang, gitu. Dan itu membuat kami semua, khususnya di pihak akademisi, yakin bahwa tidak lama lagi, gitu ya, justru industri ini menjadi tulang punggung ekonomi di dunia, di Indonesia maupun di dunia, gitu. Karena industri ini bisa menunjukkan bahwa sangat adaptif terhadap situasi yang terjadi. Untuk itu juga saya apresiasi setinggi-tingginya untuk mahasiswa yang terlibat di kegiatan ini, yang sudah melakukan riset, gitu ya, untuk bisa berkontribusi dan mengembangkan industri MICE di masa yang tidak mudah. Dan saya harap semua masukannya, semua usaha kerasnya, semua risetnya juga bisa dimanfaatkan oleh industri, langsung dirasakan juga, khususnya buat para juri dari pelaku MICE ya, Bu Novita sama Pak Evi. Semoga mahasiswa kami bisa bukan hanya sesuai ekspektasi, tapi melebihi ekspektasi ide-idenya. Nah, sekali lagi selamat buat teman-teman. Semoga usaha kerasnya benar-benar menghasilkan dan memberikan dampak yang positif, dampak nyata yang positif untuk industri pariwisata. Itu saja dari saya, dan tidak lupa saya ucapkan terima kasih dan selamat untuk pengampu mata kuliah MICE Management yang udah 1 semester ini merancang, bahkan 1 tahun ya, merancang adaptasi perkuliahan di situasi pandemi ini. Dan sukses buat semuanya. Itu aja dari saya. Terima kasih banyak. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera. Om Santi Santiom.
Okay, thank you for a lovely and informative speech by Bapak Irman. Here we get that because of the pandemic, tourism industry has fallen drastically, but Luckily, we are can adapt it, and good job to all the students can help contribute and help to improve MICE industry. And also, hopefully, with all the information that we got today can be useful in the future. And good luck for all the students. And then, all right, Desi, I believe that the last time we all met here was last month for the announcement for the finalists. And now, after the small break for New Year's, we meet again today here.
That's right. So we met last month. For the viewers who does not know, in YouTube, we met last month to announce our top 10 finalists. And now we met again after a small break for the New Year's and studying for our finals. So right now, let us start by introducing our beautiful and handsome judges. First up, let us welcome Pak Evi Setiabudi. Bapak Evi was born in the city of Palembang in the South Sumatra province of Indonesia and completed his university studies of architect in 1985. In 1987, he founded a company by the name of Debindo with a specialized business sector as an exhibition organizer. In early 1987, Debindo ran a property expo followed with a series of exhibitions in the product categories of beauty, furniture and craft, batik and fashion, logistic, building materials, and interiors, as well as other exhibitions that are not only in Jakarta, but also in other Indonesian big cities. In addition to running the company, Bapak Evi was engaged in the business organization of HIPMI and become board executive of ASPERAPI or IEK, Indonesian Exhibition and Convention Association, since its establishment in 1990s. He was then elected the president of ASPERAPI for 2 periods of presidency in 2011 till 2019. Since his ASPERAPI presidency, Bapak Evi pioneered international network by active participation in the activities of UV Union Force International in various countries that enabled him to meet in person with those godfathers of MICE in the global exhibition industry. Currently, he is also active as a board member of IFA, Asian Federation Exhibition and Convention Association, which has hosted meetings twice every year in cities across Asia. So let us welcome Bapak Evi once again.
Yes.
And halo sir, how are you today? Gimana kabarnya?
Hello, good afternoon,
Good
the committee and
afternoon.
the students. I'm Evi Setiabudi. Nice and happy to see young students on the way to the future success. Students today is the leaders tomorrow. See you.
Wow,
Next.
thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for Bapak Evi for joining us today. And next here we have Ibu Novita Dewi, the Director of Jakarta Experience Board or PT Jakarta Turisindo. Bu Novita Dewi was born in Surakarta and completed her university study at Universitas Prasetya Mulia in 1997. Previously, she also completed her undergraduate education at 11 Maret University, majoring in management and graduating with cum laude. As an organizational experience, Bu Novi currently serves as General Treasurer of KONI DKI Jakarta. Not only that, Bu Novi also has been a presidential special staff in 2018. Having a lot of achievement, Bu Novi was one of delegation of Indonesia Young Leaders in the Asia Pacific Young Leaders meeting. In addition, she has also been included in the list of 99 most powerful women by Globe Asia magazine. And in 2020, she was the inspiring leader of Professional and Business Teropong Leader Award 2020. As I mentioned earlier, Bu Novita is our alumni. So I would like to ask one question. Bu Novita. Hi, Bu.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Bu. Bu, how was it feel as alumnus coming back?
Yeah, I'm very excited to see you all since it's been a long time ago. I never been again to Prasetya Mulia, so it would be a very happy moment and also an Yes, it's an honor for me to be invited as a guest judge for today's event. And as an alumni myself, I had a good time and learned a lot during my study here. So for the participants, please make this moment this moment as an opportunity and don't be nervous and good luck. Once again, thank you for the invitation. It's good to be back here and contribute for the institution.
Thank you, Bu Novi. And lastly, I'm pretty sure almost every student know him. Lastly, we have Pak Reda Widarsya, the head program of undergraduate tourism business program of Universitas Prasetya Mulia. Bapak Reda completed his bachelor degree and master's degree in the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and is currently having his PhD degree in Purdue University. Bapak Reda has been working in Las Vegas from 2009 till 2012, and till now is currently working in Universitas Prasetya Mulia since 2019. He has publicized a journal in 2017 titled Journal of Quality Assurance in Hospitality and Tourism. So let us invite Pak Reda. Halo Pak.
Halo, selamat siang, good afternoon, everybody.
Okay, so
Sorry,
I want to ask a question. At a rate of 1 till 10, how do you feel today?
I feel a 10, I think. I'm
Ooh.
really looking forward to the presentation. So I'm hoping to see the new insights and as well as what things can our new destinations could offer to potential visitors. Because I think it's really, with MICE, I really believe in its continuing power to attract loyal travelers to the Indonesia, also to showcase the best part of our beautiful country. So I'm really looking forward to the presentation by the finalists.
Well, thank you, sir. So there you go, finalists. Good luck. Once again, we welcome for all of our judges. Thank you for joining us here today. And we, as Prasetya Mulia, are very honored to have you here today. So, Arsha, since we already introduced with the judges, how about we also know with the participants and our viewers?
Yes, we need to ask the participant in the Zoom. Maybe for the participant, you can give reaction for team Palembang. Give your reaction, maybe.
Is there any reaction from Team Palembang? Ooh. Oh, I think someone gave us a heart. Oh, that's so sweet. And since not spoiler, but a bit inside fun fact, I'm from Manado, so probably Team Manado. Is there any comments or anything? Any reaction? Okay, it looks like, oh, someone gave us a smiley heart. And okay, so, and it looks like we also can say hello to our viewers on YouTube. So perhaps now we can proceed to the next part, Arsha.
But before of that, before we move to the category of the winners, I would like to remind the first team to presentation. Team Solo, please prepare your presentation. After this, we'll go to your presentation. And now we will briefly tell the category of the winners. Okay, for the third winners, we'll get a prize of money, 1,250,000 rupiah. And then the second winners will get prize of money of 2 million rupiah. And then the first winner will get 3 million rupiah.
And next, for the best attire, best video presentation, and favorite group category, we'll get for 1 million rupiah. And lastly, for the presenter from S1 event and S1 hospitality business, we'll get a total of 500,000 rupiah each. So we would like, and lastly, we would like to thank our sponsor, GXB, for all of these prizes, as well as Universitas Prasetya Mulia. Okay, now everyone, let us continue. What?
Have you heard that there will be a special awards for the team from JXP for the category of the most creative and initiative team? Can you guess the price here?
Okay. 4 million?
No.
2,
So
3.
the total of the price is 5 million rupiahs.
That
Wow.
is a lot.
With this all prices, it makes me want to join this as well.
Hold on, Arsha. You will get in 2 years' times. Perhaps right now we can also ask the participants how do they feel hearing this special prize. Is there any participants want to comment about the prize? Wow. So Bu Penny is asking where is the sound? Students. Teresia Cindy say wow. Looks like they're very focused with the 5 million. Okay.
Guys, 5 million here.
So we will also get it in probably next year and the next 2 years for you, yeah, Aisha. So now let's just wait and enjoy our upperclassmen's presentation. Okay, so everyone, now we are going to have a photo session. So for all participants, please turn on your camera and I'll count to 3. So Team Dokum, Bu Leli, are you ready? Okay. It looks like everyone's ready. Okay. So in 3, 2, 1, everyone smile. Okay, 3, 2, 1, give a silly face or something, guys. 3, 2, 1, to show appreciation, let's give a heart. Good. Okay, is that already, Bu Leli?
Okay, all right. Now let's go to the presentation session. Please welcome the first team, Team Solo. Maybe Team Solo, you can turn on your camera. Is everyone ready here? Team Solo? Okay, if everyone ready here, for Team Solo, the time starts now.
Okay, sugeng siang, good afternoon, greetings all of us, to the Honorable Miss Manny and Mr. Reno, and to all judges. Let me introduce myself. My name is Daniel, and today me and my colleague Karen will presenting about the MICE industry of Solo City, Surakarta. Next. Surakarta, known as Solo, is a city in Central Java, Indonesia. Why should you visit Solo? Solo is a special city in Indonesia. Solo has many authentic cultural heritage from Indonesia. Solo has a variety of unique festivals, interesting culinary, excellent accommodation and amenities, and the characteristic of Solo cities are very friendly people. Next. As I said before, Solo has diverse culture, entertaining tourist attraction, and well-equipped facilities such as international hotels and international airport. Solo cities also have good experience in heading national and international events, such as national conferences and the Conference of World Heritage Cities. Next. As we know, Solo is very famous for its batik culture. We should wear batik to support the Solo batik culture that is badly affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. We're based on a statement of the Indonesian Association of Artisan and Batik Entrepreneurs, or APPBI, batik sales have decreased drastically by more than 80%. Next. So now we will introduce you to the main event that we have created, introducing the Batik Laku Lemu, which stands for Melaku Golek Ilmu. The event will consist of 5 batches. The first to 4th batch will last for 3 days and 2 nights, with a price of 8 million rupiah for locals and 10 million rupiah for international tourists, with maximum capacities of 50 packs, while batch 5 will last for 5 days and 4 nights, with a price of 10 million rupiah for locals and 12 million rupiah for international tourists, with a maximum capacity of 100 packs. Next. Batches 1 until 4 will contain of culinary travel activities, and the main activities is batik workshop. This event is a combination of incentive and conferences at the end. Where in the last batch, the participant not only did incentive travel, but also included conferences with the theme of the sustainability of batik in the millennial era and batik going international. Next.
Batik Jeroan stands for Mejeng Karo Dolan. Our post-event is a people's party, which is complemented by a batik expo, fashion show, performance, and a bazaar. From the results of the workshop, participants who took part will be given the opportunity to produce works that will be displayed at the expo. Next.
Our target market in this event are government, fashion startup, international tourists, fashion community, and fashion company. Next. So this is our timeline of the event. Next.
CHSE stands for Cleanliness, Health, Safety, and Environment. We have also implemented a very good CHSE to support the city of Solo as a potential MICE destination city. Next. We also have a marketing booth like the photo below. Next. The following is our event budget with a total profit of approximately 4.1 billion rupiah. Next. And this is our marketing budget with a total budget of approximately 1.3 billion rupiah. Next. As mentioned before, Solo has a very high potential in becoming one of the top MICE destinations in Indonesia. The event that we're holding is an interesting and exciting event that also brings a lot of benefits. By investing as much as 1.5 billion rupiah, an ROI of up to 15% can get a lot of benefits such as fulfillment of future needs, increase in profits, establish connections with many parties, and additional income. And the most important thing is that you can see firsthand that the city of Solo is a must city which has a high growth potential. Next. This is the end of our group presentation. Matur nuwun.
Okay, thank you, Team Solo. Since now your time is up, before we proceed, Team Bandung, please prepare for your presentation and good luck. And now we can proceed to the, not now, Team Bandung, later. We do the Q&A, the question and answer session first for Team Solo. So judges, you may proceed.
Hello. Thank you, Team Solo. Hello. I was wondering, in your presentation on marketing plan, you said that the total revenue is 4.4 billion rupiahs, and the total cost is only 271 million rupiahs. How is it possible? Could you tell us, please? That's enough for me. One question. The next.
Yeah, thank you, Solo. We are now facing a new era, pandemic era, and this era need a special treatment too, of course. So how is your strategy to attract investor or collaborator during this pandemic era and compromise with the policy that is often changing? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Bapak Evi, Bu Novita. Is Pareda here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Pareda, you may proceed with your question.
Yeah, I just have a question because I did not maybe hear it really clearly. Can you tell me about the available infrastructure, both for convention and events, and the hotel you selected for this particular event that they're going to be hosting? I do not hear in terms of, where the event's going to take place, how big is the capacity for the facilities. So I'm just wondering whether or not it's feasible to facilitate this type of events and convention at Solo. So that's my question.
Okay, thank you, Pareda. Thank you for all the judges for the questions. Now, participants, you have 5 minutes to discuss and answer. So your time starts now.
Okay, I will answer the first question by Bapak Evi. First of all, thank you for the question, sir. So we forecast that the tickets of the events will be sold out. So the event will have the very much revenue like that, because we forecast that the tickets will be sold out and we sell it at a pretty high price.
Okay. Thank you. Optimistic. You're very optimistic. Okay, thank you. You may answer the Ibu Novita question, please.
Okay, I'm going to answer the question from Ibu Novita. So we can do promotion through social media. In addition to, we can give benefit to our investor, and we can discuss about the benefit. So even on pandemic, we can still attract the investor and collector to join join with us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you may proceed to the next question for Pareda.
The next question from Ibu Febri. In this pandemic era, could you sell the tickets in very high price? Daniel.
In our opinion, yes, there is still chances to sell it in a high price, especially not for the locals tourists, but for the foreign tourists, because they would like, I think they would like to know about batik culture as like a very Solo heritage culture like that. So.
Okay, thank you, Team Solo. There is still enough time, so perhaps proceed to the next question for Pareda, to answer the question for Pareda. Thank you.
Hello, I'm going to answer the question, number 3 question regarding the event capacity and also about the revenue that we will get from the event. This event is about a tour, so basically there will be a big capacity for the event, and for the revenue of the event, it will be it will get a revenue from the event from the tourists who actually went to our tour. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Team Solo. So thank you for the judges for the question, and now we can proceed to Team Bandung. Team Bandung, are you ready? Hello, Team Bandung.
Hello.
Okay, Team Bandung, your time starts now.
Kumaha damang. Hello judges, we are the Bandung team and welcome to the city of Bandung.
Sajauh ning panginditan satebih lelengkahan heup di mana.
What do you remember from the city of Bandung? Bandung is one of the most creative cities in Indonesia, mainly focused on the fashion industry, and that is Muslim fashion. One of the most increasing trends globally is Muslim fashion, increasing tremendously for 5% annually every year and estimated to reach $361 billion in 2023. For 87 population live in Indonesia, making Indonesia as the third largest Muslim population in the global world and the third largest consumption for Muslim fashion. Can you imagine how great Muslim fashion potential will be? We present you the city of Bandung. Bandung dream is to be the world Islamic fashion center, and it can be seen from the ecosystem that is complete, from creativity, product, distribution, customer, and conservation. In fact, 53% from 323 textile factories are located in Bandung. Bandung also has proven itself as a MICE destination on a national to international scale, starting from activities, accessibility, affordability, accountability, amenities, and actually service. Compared to other fashion cities, Bandung has 18 years rich experience and achieved a profit of 3 to 5 rupiah per year. However, Indonesia is still behind Turkey and UAE from the quality, exporting, and utilizing the technology. And that's why, in order to bring that dream into life, we have constructed a series of marketing plans to realize Bandung dream of becoming the world Islamic fashion center as a MICE destination.
The first and the opening of the marketing activities in collaborations will be the Bandung Muslim Fashion Parade, which is a cultural fashion march in Jalan Braga, followed by the Art of Muslim Fashion Design competitions for designers with specific campaign Islamic Forms Art. There will also be classes to join publicly and intensively, which is the Chat in Style webinar, and class of Future Fashion Planner. Next, to support MSMEs in Bandung, there will be a road to the Future Bazaar. We will also collaborate with Shopee and give a free channel for fashion MSMEs open online for store Shopee Malaysia, Singapore, and other international Shopee platforms. Collaborations will also work with local tour and travel companies to take private company employees outside Bandung to travel know more about Islamic fashions in Bandung City and therefore open opportunities for other marketing activities. Finally, to close this marketing activity, there will be the main event, which is the collaborations exhibitions, consisting of curated fashion exhibitions from Bandung fashion designers and AMF winners, red carpet moments, gala dinner, and awarding night. These exhibitions aims to create prestige that promotes the quality of the Bandung Islamic fashions industry. Collaborations will make also use of 7P tools. There are various MICE venues such as Bandung Convention Center, Sabuga, and Eldorado. By this, we open collaborations opportunities for corporate event organizers such as PEOs and PCOs to hold corporate events in Bandung by giving special package and promotions. For the promotions, which will be a series of above the line and below the line promotions inside and outside Bandung and also internationally. There will also be YouTube as our broadcasting partner.
Collabo Fashion is expected to bring up to 200,000 participants, with around 300 MSMEs and 120 exhibitors. Bandung will be the best choice for you to explore the Islamic fashion potential. To achieve our target, we're going to team up with various stakeholders such as associations, e-commerce, institutions, and governments. With this partnership, you are guaranteed to have a convenient experience in this event. To implement the activities that have been stated before, we already estimated the cost to run this event. It is estimated up to $337,900 for the period of 1 year. We encourage you to be a part of this by supporting us through an investment of $56,100. We believe that these marketing activities will bring a positive impact to the social, cultural, and environmental, and to the economic sector of Bandung, estimated to generate 156.6 billion rupiahs with 9.4 million visitors in 2022. Global Fashion will bring Bandung as the center of Islamic fashion MICE destinations. Are you ready to style for success? Join us in Global Fashion, Bandung, the future of Islamic fashion. Hatur nuhun.
Okay, thank you to Team Bandung. All right. Before we go to the Q&A session, I would like to remind for the next group, Group Manado, please prepare your presentation, and we can go to the Q&A session. For the judges, you can ask the question to Team Bandung. Okay, for Bapak Epi, Bu Novita, and Pak Reda, maybe you can ask the question.
Yeah, a very great presentation from Team Bandung. And according to your research, it is stated in the problem section that Bandung is still behind compared to Turkey and UAE. And why is that? And what do you think we can do to improve?
Thank you, Bu Novita, for the questions.
Okay, maybe Pak Evi can ask the question or Pak Reda.
My question is, since you guys are talking about fashion, what are your strategies for technological integration into the event program? So there is a more type of hybrid immersion. So that's my question, and I still have the same question regarding facilities because I don't see it in your plan. I just found it, since you're planning a MICE event, you should at least include it. That's it.
For Team Bandung, your tagline for Collab Fashion uses the term of Islamic fashion, while the international term usually Muslim fashion and modest fashion, because it refers to the fashion, not refers to the religion. Please explain it.
Okay, that's all for the question. Maybe for Tim Bandung, you can go to your discussion and your time starts now.
Hello?
Yes. Okay, maybe I will answer the first question from Ibu Novita. About according to our research, the problem section is Bandung is still behind compared to Turkey and UAE. And why is that? From the data that we have, we can see that Indonesia is compared to other countries, Indonesia top in being the for the creativity sector. So Indonesia winning category from Indonesia is the creativity rather than quality, exporting, and technology. Why is that? It seems that because of lack of information or education from the Bandung people, and that's why in order to bring up the technology, quality, and also the exporting, we use this marketing plan from the activities like the Islamic art, and also collaborating with other countries to solve the problem. We hope that by these marketing plans, this problem will be gone, or will be less than today Bandung ecosystem, like that. Maybe for the question, second question can be answered by another teammate.
Okay, let me answer the second questions. And the question is, how can we use the technology for this event, for the Paridas questions? And for our opinion in our team, how we can use the technologies for the event in this event is by using the hybrid events. We can still connect it with people around the world. Like in our events, we make collaborations with another country, so we can use the hybrid events and technologies using the online platform, just like Zoom meetings. Also, is the example of using the technologies for the these events. And also nowadays we can see the update of the technology is the coming of metaverse as the latest technologies for the future. And we believe that the use of metaverse can be implemented in the events also, and also to improve the MICE destinations and also the tourism destinations. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, lastly, to answer Mr. Effie's questions, when we are doing our research, we did both research for Muslim fashion and Islamic fashion, and it turns out that Islamic fashion is a better known term for fashion involving in Islamic fashion. This is proven by many data provided that the internet is using the term Islamic fashion rather than Muslim fashion or modest fashion.
Okay. Okay, now, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, it looks like our Q&A session has ended. So now we can proceed with the next group, Team Manado. Team Manado, are you ready? Okay, looks like Team Manado is ready. Team Manado, your time starts now.
Okay, good afternoon, judges and friends. Introduce us. My name is Natalia Anisha and my partner Hanifa Anum. So today we would like to present our marketing plan in Manado as a center export tuna in Indonesia. First of all, welcome to Manado, the city of Torang Sama Besar. Next. Okay, so how did Manado actually go? Manado has been initiated since 2008 when Manado was chosen to host the World Ocean Conference, which was attended by representatives from 121 countries in the world. After that, Asian Tourism Forum was held in 2012 in Manado. From this event, the government established Manado as one of 14 MICE destinations in Indonesia. Next. We present to you Manado Tuna Conference. Manado Tuna Conference is an event to help to build cooperation between tuna fish producers in Indonesia and to build tuna import cooperation to importing countries. The Manado Tuna Conference also provide an opportunity region in Indonesia to work together in developing the export production of tuna in Indonesia. In the Manado Tuna Conference, there will be cooperation agreement with several regions in Indonesia that have large tuna production such as Makassar City, Flores, Ambon, Banda, Sorong, Aceh, and others. The purpose of holding the Manado Tuna Conference is also plan made by the North Sulawesi government, which is target the North Sulawesi to become the national tuna export province. Based off FAO data, Indonesia supplies tuna as much 60% of the world total production, reaching 1.2 million tons per year. Based on data from the Central Statistic Agency in the January until July 2021, Indonesia has exported 1.2 million tons of yellowfish tuna with total export value of 4.8 million USD. The main market from Indonesia in tuna products in 2021 include Japan with 95% share, US 1.85%, Vietnam 1.55%, Australia 1.47%. This country is the largest tuna importer in Indonesia and in the last 5 years. Because of this, Indonesia wants to make the cooperation agreement that produce a win-win solution. The Manado Tuna Conference also collaborates with 5 countries or islands that produce most tuna in Indonesia to export all of the tuna to the Manado Ocean. The collaboration is carried out the live breeding and sustainability of tuna in Indonesia even better, which certainly has impact on the economic Indonesia, especially in Manado. Next.
And the main partnership for this project, we build cooperation with BK, IPM, with Customs, North Sulawesi Provincial Government, Angkasa Pura Company, Ministry of Transportation, and Indonesia's National Airline to open tuna's direct delivery and made easier to many countries because of the high demand. Next. In competitor analysis, we analyze city competitors and international competitors based on the following aspect. It can be seen that the advantage of Manado itself for holding MICE compared to other tuna producing cities are the distance from the airport to the venue and the stable temperature. And also Manado export a lot of tuna per year. And on international data, our competitors take the 3 largest tuna producing countries in the world and cities that have the potential to hold MICE around tuna there. Next. Manado Tuna Conference will be held at the Grand Kawanua Convention Center located in the Grand Kawanua International City area, which is currently standing at the Manado Novotel Hotel, Golf Resort, and Convention Center. This event will be attended by the government of North Sulawesi, the government of Manado, the Minister of Marine Affairs and Fisheries, the regional government of tuna fish producers, and several importing stakeholders from tuna importing countries. This event will be held for 2 days, and during the event, there will be a various explanation regarding government programs, how Manado has become the center of tuna exports in Indonesia, and also making a cooperation agreement between the Manado city government and the stakeholders of tuna importers. Next. So, make Tunas life in Indonesia more better for the future. Makasih.
Okay, thank you so much for Team Manado for the presentation. And now we can proceed. Before we proceed to the Q&A session, Team Palembang, please prepare for your presentation and good luck. So now, judges, you may start with the questions, starting with either Bu Novita, Pak Evi, or Pak Reda.
Okay, thank you, Team Manado. About tuna conference held in Manado, what market are you going to target? And how do you utilize social media to attract young citizens?
Okay, thank you, Bu Novita. Now, it can be Pak Reda or Pak Evi.
Oh, sorry, me. First of all, thank you. I think you're the first group that shows where the event's going to be located. I'm wondering if it's also in your analysis why just focus on facilities on land, because you're talking about tuna conference. Are there programming or excursion that also includes perhaps visit to the local market or even to the sea, to where the farming took place? So I'm just wondering about that. And then also regarding the keynote speaker, right? So beside the two keynote speakers, are you thinking of anybody else beside them?
Okay, I saw your video. Good, that is good. Your video begins with informative, welcoming visual about Indonesia, province, and city. And you introduce your event in the early minutes. It is good, but why it is only conference event, not combined with the exhibition? Because of the focus is on tuna products. I think it would be better if you follow with the exhibition. What do you think?
Okay, thank you, Pak Evi, Bu Novita, and Pak Reda for all of the questions. Now, Team Manado, you have 5 minutes to do your discussion and answer the questions. Your time starts now. I am sorry to cut short before you can answer. For the Team Palembang, Palembang A. Thank you.
Okay, I would like to answer Bu Novita's question. So for the target market of the Manado conference will be the government. And as I present before, that this Manado conference also a plan that government of Manado's government plan. So we want to make the plan. So and also the international importers such as Japan, US, Australia, and some that and Vietnam. So for the social media will be on the Instagram for the young citizen, and will be promotion also in some magazine in airplane. Thank you.
I would like to try to answer Mr. Reda's question. So actually in our event, we also try to involve the local community of tuna businesses. So we also invite them to our event to show to the international importer, to the international market of how big is our tuna uh, apa ya, our tuna market is. So maybe it's also a good idea to bring them to the market and also to the sea, so they can see directly how big is our potential in the tuna market. So we can show them that the city of Manado have a good potential to become a big tuna exporter for them. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think I will answer the last question from Sir Effie. Okay. So why not exhibition? I think because here we will tell more about the concept of the Manado tuna in the future for Indonesia, economic to several countries and cities. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Team Manado, for all of the answer. And now we can proceed to Team Palembang. Team Palembang.
Team Palembang, you can prepare your presentation. Okay, Team Palembang already share screen. All the member is ready. Wait for a while. Your time start now. Okay, Team Palembang, you can go to your presentation.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. On this occasion, we will present about city of Palembang, the city where culture and river meet in harmony. Next. Okay, Palembang, along with its icon, the Emperor Bridge, is one of the MICE tourist destination being developed by the Indonesian government. Supported by the Emperor Bridge, the city of Palembang as tourist city makes the Musi River one of the leading tourist attraction. Besides that, we also known Palembang as a Pempek city. Next. With the strength possessed by the city of Palembang is where Palembang is the second largest city on the island of Sumatra and its rich tourism potential, saturated with natural and historical themes, has international standard stadium and sport facilities, and is also structured to have strategic tourism location on a regional and national level based on space allocation. Palembang also has a potential because it's supported by infrastructure development by the Department of Tourism and construction of toll roads to Lampung and the further development of advertisement. Next. Okay, there are many attraction or tourist destination in Palembang, both natural and historical. Example are Lematang Indah Waterfall, Musi River and Ampera Bridge, Kemarau Island, Kuto Besak Fort, Bala Putradaya Museum, and many more. Okay, for the here's one of the products offered by Palembang. They have large capacity of ballroom, and they also have five-star hotel. Next. For the next slide, for the accessibility, Palembang has domestic and international flight. They also have LRT, and then they have GTEC, and they also have roads toll. Okay.
Based on the accessibility strengths, the opportunities that Palembang has, and also some research that we have been doing. The idea of the event that we want to raise is sport nuances, where at the pre-event, there will be a social media activations that coincides with various sports competitions for a resident age 15 to 35 years, as well as a car-free day event. Then the main event that will be held in May 2022 is a sport exhibition that brings a hybrid concept, which will be held at Jakabaring Sport City and also on the official websites. This main event aims to bring together sport players, community who eager with sports, and business that supports these sport activities. And this event will end with interaction activities through social media. For the income for this event will come from sponsorship with a sponsor package, as may be shown in the slides. Then also from booth rentals during main events, ticket sales from the pre-events and also main events, event merch, and competition registration fees. Meanwhile, the expense for the event are as shown in the slides, with a total approximately 6 billion rupiah. For the marketing promotions, for the marketing promotion, we will be using outdoor ads, for example, Videotron and public transportations, and supporting by social media by using influencer to promote destination via Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook, and also collaborations with production house to make film in Palembang. And therefore, for event organizers, PEOs and PCOs, will be glad if you become our partner soon to create more spectacular MICE events in Palembang. And to close our presentations, we have prepared a meaningful pantun. Pasar Cinde, pasar kalangan. Ke pasar kalangan, beli selandang. Biar cuma sekadar ucapan, salam bahagia dolar Palembang. Thank you so much for your attentions.
Okay, thank you, Team Palembang. Before we go to the Q&A session, maybe for the Team Balikpapan, you can prepare for your presentation. Okay, next we go to Q&A session. Maybe Bu Nopita Dewi, you can ask the question. For the question.
Thank you for the presentation, Palembang team. Would you elaborate more on the stakeholders list? And how do you plan to integrate those stakeholders to collaborate in implementing the marketing strategy you suggested?
Okay, thank you, Bu Nopita. Next, second question. Maybe Pak Reda, you can give the question to Group Palembang.
Give me 1 second. I don't have any question right now, but maybe let Pa Effie first, because I'm still trying to come up with a question.
Okay, Pak Effie, you can give the question to Team Palembang.
Okay, Team Palembang. Palembang is strong in sport and transport infrastructures, and you are good choosing type of event in Musi Sport Show or Musi Sport Expo for May this year, May 6 until 15, 2022. It takes only a few months for you from now, January 2022. Is it feasible by timeline? Because we prepare the show, at least I think need 1 year for the preparing show. But you said it in your presentation, the show will be held on May this year. Please explain it.
Okay, thank you, Pak Effie. Maybe Pak Reda, you have the question now.
Yes, I think my question is about the iconic event.
I'm wondering, first is the sponsorship. So I don't know who are your sponsors for this event or potential sponsors. And then regarding the Musi Sport Expo, can you elaborate more on that? Why not use the stadium, for example, right? So can you tell me more about the Musi Sport Expo and where they're located? Because I don't see it in the report.
Okay, thank you for all the judges, and for Team Palembang, your time is 5 minutes to discussion and answer the question. The time is start now.
Thank you so much for the time. I will answer questions from Bu Novita first. So Bu Novita asked who is our stakeholder. So we are planning to ask Governor of Palembang City, of course, and also Department of Cultural Tourism of the Government of Palembang and Ministry of Tourism, and basically government, and also for the media, we are planning for Kompas and Angkasa Pura and Digital Printing Central Media. And for the we are also planning to make stakeholder with restaurant and accommodation and transportation. How we can get their attention for join our event is basically to show what event that has been held in Palembang. And for example, for the event that has been held in Jakabaring Sports is South Asian Games 2011, Islamic Solidarity Games, Asian University Games, Asian Triathlon Championships 2017, and so on. So we are planning to make stakeholder with those that I've been mentioned, and how to get their attention is by showing that we have been doing a great event. Thank you. Maybe my other teammates will answer another question.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll answer Pareda questions. We will target Indonesian sports brand, and the venue that will be held is on Jakabaring Sports City. For the Musi, we use it as the name of our event.
Okay. It's important to include a map of your location in your report, because like for me, I don't know Jakabaring City and I have no sense of the location. So just for future reference.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for Team Palembang, and thank you for all the judges as well for the question. And now we can proceed to Team Balikpapan. Team Balikpapan, are you ready?
Yes. Okay, let us start.
Okay, your time starts now.
Kopi Sinangan Kinorikatan, selamat datang di Balikpapan. A magnificent seaport city, the second largest located in East Kalimantan, Indonesia. Balikpapan is the financial center of Kalimantan and the main gateway to the new capital of Indonesia. A masterpiece between nature and its resources, oceans and vast forests, offer a life that is close to nature and all of its entirety. With Balikpapan being the center of oil, mining, and coal production in East Kalimantan, there is no doubt that there's a huge market for business travelers to come to Balikpapan to invest and attend MICE events. This is supported by data that shows 30,000 foreign visitors and 1.6 domestic visitors in 2019, with 80% of them being business travelers and only 20% of them being leisure tourists.
Despite the fact that Balikpapan has great potential, we have identified two problems. The first, oil refineries and oil spills have the potential to cause serious damages that affect the deepest parts of the environment. And secondly, Balikpapan lacks focus on international MICE event, even when Balikpapan itself has tremendous potential as a MICE destination. Here in Balikpapan, international standard infrastructure are readily available to empower the MICE activities where the city can be easily accessed internationally and domestically. Balikpapan has also received a great number of awards. With that being said, seeing the growing trend of the environmental care movement, along with companies that are expected to set global ethics and responsibilities, this serves as a base for our idea to enhance Balikpapan image. Therefore, our marketing objectives are to introduce Balikpapan as the heart of MICE destination, to build a strong, balanced connection with stakeholders, educate global communities about the importance of preventing and repairing environmental damages, and also increase the exposure for Balikpapan's tourism.
Introducing Balikpapan, Nature's Path to Oil Recovery, a series of events focused on expanding Balikpapan's image as the center of MICE events in Indonesia that advocate living alongside oil, showing that the city is prepared for a healthy environment. We have a total of 5 events and 3 campaigns to be held over the course of 1 year, starting in January with a Netflix documentary raising awareness about oil spills and an international oil care campaign, and an automotive campaign called Pajero Road Trip designed to promote Balikpapan, featuring 4 Indonesian influencers. Our first event in February, B-Talks, is a series about the future of oil spills when ordinary diesel runs out, which will be held in the Gedung Kesenian of Balikpapan. We will then continue with a business plan competition for university students in August with the theme Optimizing Clean Oil and Gas Production Process. These will lead up to our main event in November, which are an incentive networking trip to Maratua Island in Derawan, a 3-day conference focusing on the ways oil companies can help repair the damages caused by oil mining, delivered by amazing speakers, as well as a hybrid exhibition showcasing new technologies helping to make oil companies greener. Our target participants are around 375 representatives of oil and environmental companies, with an expected addition of 1,000 attendees coming from both local and international associations, entrepreneurs, students, and environmental activists, along with OPEC countries.
We will use numerous promotion to boost this event, and we will work together with well-known companies as our partners and sponsors to build credibility and raise awareness about Balikpapan. We have calculated an estimated cost of around 8 billion rupiah with an expected profit of 2.9 billion rupiah, and our return on investment is expected to be around 37.76%.
We believe through this program, we will see a huge multiplier effect, not only in economic sectors, but also in social, cultural, and even infrastructure impact in Balikpapan. With your investment, Balikpapan is ready to become nature's path to the oil recovery city, as well as one of the best destinations in Indonesia. Kudu sumange and thank you.
Okay, thank you for Team Balikpapan. Next, we will go to Q&A session. Maybe for the first question, maybe Pak Epi Setiabudi, you can ask the question to the finalists.
Okay, Team Balikpapan. You start the video with good greeting and welcoming, visual, and soon introduce your initiatives to rebrand Balikpapan with your event. Badak Natural Gas is also headquarters in Balikpapan, and you focus your show is on oil. But my question is about the venue. Maybe the last time I came to Balikpapan 5 years ago, it's only Dome. Dome is the venue for events, but the Dome capacity is only 800 people. And you said that in your paper, the participant is 375 plus 1,000 participants. So please tell me about the venue, about is it possible for more than 1,000 participants in Dome Arena. Please.
Okay, thank you, Pak Epi. Maybe next question, Bu Novita, you can give a question.
Yeah, Balikpapan, thank you for the presentation. I think combining the idea of industry and tourism industry is an innovation. So my question is, how do you influence and attract investors to contribute in MICE projects in Balikpapan?
Okay, thank you, Bu Novi. And the last question, Pak Reda.
Yes, Balikpapan, thank you so much for your presentation. I have a question on your slogan, the nature's path to oil recovery. It seems like it's asking for backlash. Nature and oil, it's one environment, one is, they call it fossil fuel. So what is your reasoning behind that marketing plan? And I'm also looking at your strategy. It seems you're sort of like championing this oil aspect where when we think about the oil industry, it tends to be very for the world. It seems to be, it's kind of not controversial, but it's a polemic issue. So people have polar opposite attitudes on both sides. So what is the reasoning behind your marketing strategy on that, given the current state of the world? That's all.
Okay, thank you to all the judges for the question. And Team Balikpapan, you have 5 minutes to discussion and answer the question. And time start now.
So I would like to answer Mr. Afi's question. So the 375 participants is in offline participants, and the 1,000 is in the online participants. So we make it hybrid event so we can reach more people, especially in international. Thank you.
I would also like to add another statement. The additional 1,000 attendees that comes from the B Talks and also the International Business Plan Competition. The business plan competition is a hybrid competition from online and offline, with the attendees coming from local and international university students. So most of them will be online. Therefore, the additional 1,000 attendees, and also for the Gedung Kesenian Balikpapan, where we will hold the B Talks, that is adequate to facilitating our offline participants. Thank you.
Okay, to answer Ibu Novita's question about how do we influence investors to invest in MICE events in Balikpapan. So as we all know, oil is a very strong point in Balikpapan. And when we were trying to create this idea, we were trying to think about how in other countries, they're already putting forth electric cars, and that is very contradictory to oil. So we thought to ourselves, how do we still promote oil while we are competing with other electric cars out there? So we actually discovered that in Balikpapan, we have this thing called green fuel or biofuel. This is actually quite a new discovery just recent years before. And one of the companies that produces this green fuel is actually Pertamina in Balikpapan. It's called Pertadax HQ, and that is the only producer who produces it at the moment in Indonesia. And that becomes Balikpapan's strong point, and what will entice investors to come to Balikpapan, because it's already available in other countries, even though not distributed a lot. But in Indonesia itself, it's only located in Balikpapan in Kalimantan Timur. So we wanted to showcase and highlight that strong point, make it into an event, make it into a conference, so that people will come to our event and see the headquarters of this Pertadax HQ production, so that they will be moved and also want to invest in the MICE events in our city. Thank you.
I'd also like to add another statement to Cheryl's statement. We know Balikpapan is one of the largest oil cities in Indonesia, specifically the second after Riau, and also it is known for being one of the most conducive cities, livable cities, and it's a very green city where there is a law in the Indonesian hukum where each city needs to produce at least 30% of green space. Balikpapan has surpassed that 30% and even reached up to 50%, where they have in-town forests that produce the local oxygen, therefore making the city itself very clean and green. And that is why we decided to combine the environmental elements as well as the oil. So Balikpapan can still be the oil city of Indonesia, but adding elements of the environment to its image. Thank you.
And I now would like to answer Mr. Reda's question. First of all, the oil and gas industry in Indonesia is pure our potential and biggest potential in Indonesia, especially in Balikpapan, that most of their income stream are mostly from the industry itself. And we believe that the problem that Cindy already mentioned before, the oil spills that already happened also in Balikpapan, is caused by an irresponsible oil management. And with the help of nature, it's the natural path to reduce the impact on the oil industry, bad impact. But we can use the right and responsible oil management to cover the industry itself. And with that being said, our mission is clear, that we're reaching the global companies to act the same like what we pursue, which is to be more responsible in oil management.
Okay, thank you, Team Balikpapan, and thank you, judges, as well. And now, everyone, we're going to have an intermission for 10 minutes. But before that, I would also like to announce for the next team, Team Makassar, to be prepared. But we're going to have our intermission for 10 minutes. And there is also another announcement. So for all of participants, you may upload moments on your Instagram, and don't forget to tag at Prasmul Tourism. So because there will be a giveaway prize for 3 people. So don't forget to showcase what this event is about and invite other people to also tag at Prasmul Tourism. So that is all. So if anyone wants to go to the toilet or drink some water to calm down the nerves, go ahead, and thank you.
Okay. Sudah tulis.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, pameran Indobuild Tech 2019. Dengan ini saya nyatakan dibuka.
cukup membantu untuk brand Dexon, di mana kita selain bisa ketemu pelanggan-pelanggan baru, juga menjadi tempat berkumpul pelanggan-pelanggan dan customer lama kita. Jadi seperti acara reunian semuanya di sini.
As I know, this is my first Indo-Build Tech. It is the biggest building materials and finishing materials show in Indonesia. Kohler is all about bold design, innovations, and bringing also a new product to the industry. So bringing this also to Indonesia, to its designers, developers at home, Indo-Build Tech is a great platform for that.
Kita investasinya tahun lalu setengah booth ya. Sekarang kita lihat sendiri ini udah satu island. Artinya kita percaya kolaborasi antara Tako dan Indo-Build ya itu akan semakin baik di masa-masa depan.
Menurut kita exhibitionnya bagus ya. Arrangementnya juga rapi, profesional. Nggak kalah deh dengan exhibition yang ada di overseas.
Implementasian tema dari arsitektur 4.0 kali ini sangat baik karena kita bisa ngelihat kayak contohnya ada banyak banget pameran arsitektur dan meng-highlight banyak banget arsitek-arsitek lokal kayak di Inception, dan kita bisa melihat juga dengan banyaknya sharing session, talk show, dan menurut saya sih implementasi untuk tahun ini sangat baik.
Di tahun ini Indo-Build Tech hadir dengan mengangkat tema Establishing Architecture 4.0 dengan menampilkan berbagai fitur terbaru di dunia arsitektural dan interior. Dan mewakili penyelenggara, saya ingin menyampaikan terima kasih dan apresiasi kepada seluruh pihak yang telah terlibat dalam pelaksanaan pameran Indo-Build Tech.
Everything changes.
Okay, hello everyone. So before we start, perhaps we can chat a bit with the participants. How are they feeling? Any participants? Perhaps the one that has already done the presentation, yeah, Arsha. The one who already done the presentation. Come on. Cheryl, Chisinjo, do you want to give any comments? How was the presentation? If not, the upcoming groups, do you feel nervous, anxious, excited perhaps? Tense, Kak Sabrina said. Oof, it's okay. Now Kak Sabrina just needs to wait for the results, announcement. But we will also see our other 5 groups. Okay, so how are you feeling today, Arsha?
It's very good, and I'm very excited for the prize actually.
Oh yeah, especially
for
the special one. Yeah. Okay, so looks like now we can start with the presentation from Team Makassar. Team Makassar, are you ready? Okay.
Yes, we're ready.
Team Makassar, your time starts now.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nicholas Songgano, and in the next 5 minutes, me and my partners Audrey and Ardika are going to explain our development plans of Makassar as a MICE destination. First, let's take a brief look at the city of Makassar itself. Located right in the center of Indonesia, in the province of South Sulawesi, Makassar is a major stopover for many domestic as well as international trades. Makassar is also often referred to as the gateway to Eastern Indonesia. Home to 1.4 million people, Makassar has rich cultural as well as historical backgrounds dating back to the Toraja tribe. Now, talking about its economy, Makassar's strongest sector is in the exports industry. Makassar is currently building the Makassar New Port that will be the largest port outside of the island of Java. And to put this to perspective, the export values that went through the port of Makassar in the month of March 2021 alone was a whopping $113 million. These exports were mainly iron, nickel, seaweed, as well as other algaes exported to countries such as China, Japan, Bangladesh, and the United States. Now, talking about the tourism industry in Makassar, Makassar has a variety of tourist attractions ranging from beaches to man-made sites as well as historical sites. Makassar is also close in proximity to the Batimuru National Park, which is home to rare butterflies. In terms of the culinary industry, Makassar has a lot of unique local delicacies such as Soto Makassar, Pisang Epe, Paling Murah, etc. Therefore, making Makassar have a large number of small to medium enterprises in the F&B industry. Now, talking more in depth about MICE in Makassar, Makassar has one main venue called the Celebes Convention Center, which can hold 5,000 to 10,000 people in its convention as well as exhibition halls. Makassar also has a range of accommodations. It's noted that there are more than 120 hotels in Makassar, ranging from independent to large chain hotels. And it's also worth to note that there are more than 100 businesses in Makassar with the CHSE certification. Talking about the accessibility to Makassar, Makassar can be reached through the Sultan Hasanuddin International Airport, which serves domestic as well as international flights to countries such as Malaysia, Singapore, and Saudi Arabia. Makassar could also be reached through the Soekarno-Hatta Port, which not only serves domestic vessels, but also international cruise lines, including the Italian cruise line Costa. In terms of event management, Makassar is supported by major event organizers, namely PT Zeta Adi Communications and Tribun Timur Event Organizer.
We found that there are 2 very similar cities to Makassar, which are Balikpapan and Manado. All 3 cities are coastal cities outside of Indonesia's main economic island of Java, and all 3 have strong maritime resources. We found that all 3 has only one main venue for large MICE events, and in some of hotels, all 3 cities have hotels with the CHSE certification, but not all of them. Makassar and Manado both operate direct international flights, but Balikpapan doesn't. In terms of infrastructure, Makassar is slightly better than the other 2 cities, having a freeway network linking the city and airport, cutting travel times. Due to those overwhelming similarities, we found that one main commodity that cannot be rivaled in Makassar is the seaweed industry. South Sulawesi, in which Makassar is the capital city, is the largest producer of seaweed in Indonesia. In 2019, seaweed production in Makassar equated to nearly 35% of the total seaweed production in Indonesia. To put it to a wider perspective, Indonesia is only trailing to the People's Republic of China in terms of seaweed production. This is important because seaweed has a very high export value. It was noted that in 2019, the value of seaweed exported from Indonesia exceeded $300 million.
Therefore, we believe that Makassar is capable of holding a large event related to seaweed, called the Seaweed Expo. The event will be a 6-day convention and exhibition, with the convention itself being a discussion about sustainability, product improvement, and profitability in the seaweed industry. The companies targeted in this convention are mainly from the beauty, food, and pharmaceutical industry. There will also be an exhibition for local businesses in Indonesia related to seaweed to showcase their products to a wider audience. Such events can also be completed with an incentive tour for the convention attendees, working together with local tour and travel companies. Apart from holding large expos, marketing activities can also include having the tagline Hidden Sea Paradise for Makassar, promoting its underwater products, mainly seaweed, through social media videos to aim to add. At the business sector related to seaweed, we believe that it is beneficial to take part in international trade expos related to industries that uses seaweed, such as these expos. We are confident that Makassar can hold such events and be the center for MICE related to seaweed, since Makassar has adequate experience in hosting large events such as the Gaikindo International Auto Show. And to add to that, Makassar also has adequate resources such as experienced event organizer, as well as local SMEs. A 6-day event such as the Seaweed Expo has the potential to generate $450,000 to $600,000 in revenue, and should more businesses explore the seaweed industry in Makassar, more MICE activities such as business meetings might take place in Makassar in the future, increasing business tourist numbers and business income. And that concludes our presentation. We're confident that Makassar can be a major player in the MICE industry in Indonesia. Thank you. Terima kasih. Ewako.
Okay, thank you for Team Makassar, and now we can proceed with the Q&A session. But before we proceed, for Team Yogyakarta, please prepare for your presentation and good luck. So now we can start with Bu Novita.
Yeah, thank you for your presentation, Ewako. Well, we are all now aware that Makassar apparently is the biggest producer of seaweed. So is there any plan to collaborate with other countries that also produce and have more experience in producing seaweed? And if any, what collaboration do you suggest?
Okay, thank you, Bu Novita. And now we can proceed to Paivi. Sorry, Pak Evi, your mic is still off.
Okay, for Makassar team, in your 5-minute video, you introduce your event only in the last minutes. So not much time to describe your promote and event Seaweed Expo. I was wondering to know about your Seaweed Expo. Please explain why. How about the Seaweed Expo? What kind of the show in Seaweed Expo?
Okay,
thank you.
Thank you, Pak Evi. And next, Farada, you may proceed with your question.
I just have a question regarding the event programming. Who do you plan to bring as keynote speaker? What are different programs that attendees can participate in? And then, so yeah, I just want to know, can you please elaborate more on the programming aspect of the Seaweed International Expo MSIE, and what make them appealing? Yeah.
Okay, thank you for all of the judges for all of the questions. And now, Team Makassar, you have 5 minutes to have your discussion and answer the questions. Your time starts now.
So let me answer for the first question. So we would like to plan to collaboration with China, like maybe we could show up at their convention, or maybe we could create more Seaweed Expo with China, because China is one of the main business is seaweed also.
And for the question number 2, yes.
The question number 2 about the Seaweed Expo. So the Seaweed Expo, the event will be a 6-day convention and exhibition, with the convention itself being a discussion about sustainability, product improvement, and profitability in the seaweed industry. So the companies target in this convention are mainly from the beauty, food, and pharmaceutical industry, where we can make seaweed as our main core main material to develop the beauty, food, and pharmaceutical industry. And there will also be an exhibition for local businesses in Indonesia related to seaweed to showcase their products, so they can have a wider audience, to help them have a wider audience. Yeah. Okay, the next question.
Okay, maybe I will put a few more information from the first question. What kind of collab that we are expecting to do with China? We knew that China have many companies that use seaweed as their main materials, and as that we want to make a collaboration with China to export our product to China, and because there is a different kind of seaweed that we produce that China doesn't. Okay.
So for the questions number 3, we would like to invite the key speakers. It's a collaboration with several associations related to seaweed industry, like Australia Indonesian Seaweed Industry Association, IBA Independent Beauty Association, ISA International Seaweed Association, and Marine Alg International World Association of Seaweed Processors. Also, we would like to invite Indonesian Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fisheries, and Ministry of Trade Indonesia, and WTO, or World Trade Organization. So that's conclude our 3 answers, and thank you for all of your questions, judges.
Okay, thank you for Team Makassar. And next goes to Team Yogyakarta. Please prepare your presentation. On screen for Team Yogyakarta, you can share screen. Okay, for Team Yogyakarta, if you already here, the time is start now.
Halo, Sugeng Siang, Sugeng Rawuh to Yogyakarta, the city of arts and culture. Today we are going to present you about our plans. Did you know Yogyakarta has been a special region city since 1945? The city is extraordinary because of its system of royal government, where the palace still has a very deep Javanese culture. On your visit to Yogyakarta, the thing you cannot miss is its traditional cuisine. The most well-known ones are gudeg and also sate klatak. Or you can also find a lot of local desserts such as bapia patok and yangko. Yogyakarta also has a lot of beautiful attractions, from natural attractions such as Parangtritis Beach and also Goa Sladong that holds a lot of history and mystery, and for cultural attractions such as the famous Prambanan Temple, which also holds the title of the largest Hindu temple in Indonesia. You don't have to worry about having trouble finding a place to stay in Yogyakarta. There are 172 star hotels and 618 non-star hotels in the special region of Yogyakarta in 2021, with a total number of rooms, roughly 7.9 million rooms. Regarding accessibility, Yogyakarta has Yogyakarta International Airport, which is located in Kulon Progo, and also Adi Sucipto International Airport.
Yogyakarta can also be reached by land and railroads to Lempoyangan Station and also Tugu Station as well as city buses.
Yogyakarta is indeed a notable city to hold MICE events for domestics and international. In 2019, the number peaks at 15,900 events held in Yogyakarta. Yogyakarta also has developed its city and facility and is ready to be the host for upcoming MICE events in 2022. Venues for holding a MICE event in Yogyakarta are also vary, from convention centers to hotels ballroom, such as Jogja Expo Center, Wanita Taman Yogyakarta, and also Tentram Hotel.
So what is our plan? So we are planning to conduct a CHSE conference. CHSE stands for Cleanliness, Health, Safety, and also Environmental Sustainability. We decided to conduct CHSE conference to raise the awareness of the key players in the tourism and event industry about the importance of implementing CHSE protocols and how to revive tourism and event business in Yogyakarta. Then we also have MICE Conference, which is the culmination of a series of campaigns on social media. This is an annual conference as a forum for unifying stakeholders who will work together to present MICE event packages that can be carried out in Yogyakarta to invite potential event organizers from all over the world.
And for the main event, Cool Art Exhibition. This exhibition will be an attempt to increase the value of culture and arts in Yogyakarta and give visitors an unforgettable experience through their reaction to these five senses. Cool Art Exhibition will resonate art that is made from recyclable materials such as papers, plastics, and metals, by co-produced with Zero Waste Indonesia to receive the recyclable materials. We will also invite the recycled product manufacturers to showcase and sell to the auction participants.
To make sure our events are known by our markets, we would like to promote Yogyakarta by advertising through environmental murals using empty walls around airports. We don't use banners or billboards to avoid visual aid waste. So this plan is expected to be a model of tourism resilience, sustainability, and also social development. For digital advertising, we use search engine optimization or SEO on Google Ads, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and of course by utilizing the Visiting Jogja application.
Therefore, Yogyakarta has a strong foundation to become one of the leading MICE destinations in Indonesia because Yogyakarta is known as the city that has many sources of treasures, not only culture but also food, nature, history, and education. Opportunities are still wide open, so what are you waiting for? See you in Yogyakarta, the city of arts and culture.
Okay, thank you for Group Yogyakarta. Before we go to the Q&A session, I would like to remind the next group, Group Makassar, please prepare for your presentation and good luck. Now we go to Q&A session, maybe for the first question by Bu Novita. You can ask the question.
Yes, thank you. Yogyakarta team. Yogyakarta has many historical and cultural heritages, and this will be very tricky to adapt modern concept without losing its authenticity aspect. So how do you convince stakeholders and public about this?
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Sorry guys, for the next team, Team Semarang. And next question, the second question maybe by Pak Epi.
Yes, following Bu Novita question is about the official tagline of Yogyakarta is Jogja Istimewa. Why don't you put emphasis of your video campaign on the Istimewa features? And then also, why not mentioning the about the VIP, very important person like the President Obama, take a vacation in Jogja as a reference for the target audience? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Pak Epi. Then the last question, Pak Redan.
Yes. So my question is regarding the sustainability aspects of the destination. So how do you plan on making sure that the local community is empowered, and then the environment aspect from the MICE activities is contain? And also probably the second question is as a general question, who do you intend to be your target market or type of MICE events for Yogyakarta?
Okay, thank you to all the judges for the question. And for Team Yogyakarta, your 5 minutes start now.
Okay, so to ask the first question about how we mix the modern technologies and also the traditional culture to make sure that the stakeholder would like to participate in our promotion and our events. By having our 3 events, which are Chokmai's conference, CHSE conference, and also Coal Art exhibition. Specifically through Coal Art exhibition, we would like to invite our potential stakeholders, because by having a Coal Art exhibition, we mix traditional cuisines from Yogyakarta and the modern technologies of art, which we try to having a art exhibition from visual arts like painting, drawing, and sculpture, and we would also like to have a graphic art, which is one of the modern technology that we would like to have in our exhibition. And by our promotion, we would like to invite the stakeholders by having an auction, where through this auction we would like to invite every potential stakeholders from all over the world, where in this auction all of the money that came from the auction we would give to the artist, and also some of them also for our money to increase or promote Yogyakarta as a potential MICE destination. I think that is the answer from our group.
Is that the first question or all question?
Oh, it is for the first question.
Okay.
I would like to answer number 2. So the question is why we don't emphasize the special region of Yogyakarta. Thank you for the question, Pak Evi. So the main focus of our campaign is to not only emphasize the special, we make it more focused that we mention art, the Yogyakarta as of a city of art and culture. So we want to focus on that because we see that's the special of the city among the other city in Indonesia. So to attract a stakeholder from international stakeholder or in national event organizer, we want to emphasize the Yogyakarta as a city of art and culture. Like we mentioned before, Yogyakarta have a very as various of the culture and the art. Thank you for the question.
And for the third question from Mr. Redat, first of all, thank you for the question. Yogyakarta is well known as the city and the center of Japanese culture that attracts many tourists to come. That is why Yogyakarta is very popular to domestic and tourists to come. Okay, time is up. Thank you for Team Yogyakarta. And now we can thank you for all of the judges for their question as well. And now we may proceed to Team Semarang. Team Semarang, you may start to share screen. Okay, is Team Semarang ready? Okay, it looks like Team Semarang is ready. Team Semarang, your time starts now.
Sepeda ini bak jamur di musim hujan, melimpah ruah, bos, dari anak ke.
Fenomena board atau bersepeda kini tengah menjadi tren di kalangan masyarakat Indonesia. Ngomongin ID folding baik, ID folding, teman-temannya dibawa betulan ya, banyak banget.
Pagi-pagi beli bawang, jangan lupa bawa sengat. Perkenalkan kami dari tim Semarang yang pastinya paling semangat. Hello, good afternoon all the audience and all the judges. Here we are from Semarang going to present our marketing idea. Well, here are some reasons behind our business idea. First of all, based on the research, it is stated that a good physical environment is aligned to the performance of the employee. On the other side, it is proven by research that 37% of employee time spent for a business meeting. Therefore, a business meeting is necessary and growing over the time. Last, due to the pandemic, people tend to live healthier, and cycling is one of the ways for reaching that goal. Therefore, the cycling trend going to rise over the time and will never stop until this. Well, regarding to those background, a question might exist. Is Semarang a good choice for this? I'm going to explain you several things about this. First, Semarang, a regional transit city of Central Java, accessible to several options of transportation. Second, has a lot of popular destinations to visit and suite for cycling route. Third, it has strong position in the national level in terms of economy, politics, and cultures. Fourth, accommodation and also ancillary service are very supportive for keeping the business sustainable. Last but not least, Asian Clean Tourist City Standard (ACTCS) titled Semarang as the cleanest tourist destination in South Asia for the given year 2020 to 2022. Well, ladies and gentlemen, have you ever imagined how does it feel to have two things done at one moment, where you can do your work and also enjoy your hobby? So here we present you Fit Sahoy, where your work meets your hobby. Here's our market segmentation. Geographically, there are companies located in Jabodetabek and Surabaya. Psychogeographically, they are high or exclusive class, and socio-demographic, they are in the age of 35 to 60 years old, and their gender mostly male. Behavior usage range of semi-product regular user with a very strong loyalty status. Well, these are our package. We set it for 3 days and 2 nights. In day 1, you have cycling. Then we put meeting in day 1 and also cycling in day 2 and also free time in day 3. But this is can be customized based on request. Next is our destination recommendation. There are Lawang Sewu, Taman Indonesia Kaya, Sampokong Temple, and other. This destination also can be customized based on request.
And this is our example of our special itinerary. You can simply scan the barcode to see. So these are the things that will be included in our package, such as hotel and meeting venues, meals, airplane tickets, transportation, and also a professional photographer to capture your every moment. And you don't have to worry because we got your insurance covered, and you will get a free cycling jersey as long as exclusive vouchers, also an entrance ticket. And to ensure your safety, PMI ambulance and 4Rider will also follow you when you're riding, so you can fly comfortably. And next, for the marketing channel, we are planning to do advertisement in printed channels such as magazine, newspaper, and brochure. As for the digital marketing, we are going to focus and optimize on website because as the research that we already conducted before, companies tend to search everything on Google. Therefore, SEO optimization will work beautifully in this part. And next, these incentive meetings really meet They remain to advance the economic aspect of Semarang by introducing more about its destination with providing leisure, especially bicycle trip. And to make all of that happen, we've calculated that we need 287 million rupiah, and this is my favorite part, mark up to 46% of profits. That would lead to 7 million rupiah for our selling price per person. And to close this presentation, our business will be very potential for a lot of stakeholders. And the second, this is a very promising business, regardless the mice industry is continue developing and growing. And the last is prospect of the business is probably expand the target market for the near future. Thank you for listening to our presentation. We are very open for any questions.
Okay, thank you for Group Semarang. Now, before we go to Q&A session, I would like to remind for the next group is Group Medan. You can prepare for your presentation and good luck. Now we go to Q&A session. Maybe for the first question, Bu Novita, you can ask the question.
Yeah, Semarang team offers unique ID. Great job. Now my question is, could you explain your consideration about your target market? And why do you suggest that the concept will fit to the upper class in Jabodetabek and Surabaya area? Thank you.
Okay, for the second question, maybe Pak Reda giving the question.
Yes, my question is regarding the indirect effect of the events. So I think this is the cycling around Semarang. How would the event provide direct effect to the local economy, not just the economy that is involved with tourism, but the non-tourism economy as well?
Okay, thank you, Pak Reda, for the question. And the last question, Pak Epi.
Yes, Semarang team. I was enjoy the Jam Salinas, Jambore Sepedalipat Nasional in Semarang in 1998. I think. It was very interesting. So I'm also goes at. So if you run the events of the goes as cycling, I was wondering about your profit margin for your event. You put it 46% profits. I think it's too high. It seems you want to hit profit and then run away. Why you set target profit so high? Please tell us. Please, thank you.
Okay, thank you to all the judges for the question. And to Group Semarang, your 5 minutes to discussion and answer the question is start now.
Well, maybe I'd like to answer from Mrs. Novita immediately. First of all, why actually we're very confident we're hitting our target market to the upper class. First of all, maybe I'd like to explain from the product. We are giving these exclusive things only for CEO, those who are having meeting. And another side, we also have do such kind of research based on interview and also some data that we have conducted. That CEO tend to have this cycling trend instead of in maybe for now they have like kind of goal for as one of the package in their meeting, and for now they're trying to change into this kind of cycling trend. So we think that having this kind of meeting and also cycling in one package will be such a great moment for them for having enjoying their meeting and also doing their hobbies at the same time. And second of all, will be answered from Mr. Reda will be answered by Cecil.
Okay, I will to answer Mr. Reda's question, the indirect effect. So our purpose of our incentive is also providing a meeting package for our clients. Therefore, because of Semarang is a place where two big cities can meet in the middle, such as Jakarta and Surabaya, it will be a very good strategic place to do meetings and also leisure. For maybe the indirect effect is for the business itself. I mean that a lot of potential companies is located in Semarang. Therefore, maybe some new investor will be attracted to put their investment in Semarang because of the strategic location and also the infrastructure there. And also, I would like to answer the third question for Mr. Effie, why our profit is so high. So we've planning to collaborate with local government that will provide us with a lot of benefits such as the tax, and also they will provide us some entertainments as well. And also we are planning to do some sponsorship such as to our cycling brand partners. So they can advertise their brands in giving vouchers to our clients. Therefore, the sponsorship will be beneficial and it will lead to profits that will be higher for us too. Thank you so much.
One additional for Cecil statement that we have also done some research from our CEO from our target market, and then we asked them on how many affordable price that they willing to pay, and that we have do some calculation as well on how much that we have to sell our product, and it is actually based on current condition and also the willingness from our target market. Therefore, we set it into that much profit.
Okay, thank you, Team Semarang. And thank you as well, judges, for the question. And now we can proceed to Team Medan. Team Medan, you may share your screen. And are you ready? Okay, it looks like Team Medan is ready. Okay, Team Medan, your time starts now.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Such an honor for us for having this given opportunity. We are from the Medan City team, and on this occasion, we will gladly present our final marketing plan for Medan City, a smart diversity. Medan is a multi-ethnic city whose inhabitants consist of people with various cultural and religious backgrounds. Due to the relatively large population, the Medan City government has also begun to implement the smart city concept to improve public services, supported by launching a website in 2017. Medan's location is very strategic as the western entrance of Indonesia and bordered by the Malacca Strait as the main shipping lane which connects the Pacific and the Indian Ocean. For tourist attractions, Medan has both historical and cultural attractions such as Chong Api Mansion, the Old City Hall, and Merdeka Walk in the Kesawan area, which is one of the famous urban villages in Medan. Unfortunately, from those priorities, Medan selects holding international events. There are several events held but still on a national scale. For targeting, after our conducted research, we decided to choose Asian countries, mainly Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, and the Netherlands for the international market. And as for the domestic market, we chose cities that aren't well prepared enough to become MICE destinations such as Padang, Lampung, Batam, and Riau. For differentiation, Medan is widely open for domestic and international tourists because Medan people have already adapted to different religions and cultures for years. So no cultural boundaries blended in people to become diverse. For positioning, Chiang Mai and Johor Bahru also have similar historical backgrounds to Medan, but based on MICE destination aspects, Medan comes second after Chiang Mai. So in conclusion, the positioning for Medan is that Medan has strong historical background consisting of ethnic groups, foods, and attractions, and will have a new image as Medan City, a smart diversity.
Well, to support the government plan of making Medan a smart city, we have come up with the Smart City of Asia Conference, also known as the SMACA Conference. Not only to support the government plan, we also hope that this conference could be the start of a new era for Medan to become a smart city and also prove that Medan is ready to host MICE not just on a local scale, but also on an international scale. For the marketing mix, we will be using the 7P methods. For products, we want to elevate the beauty of Medan by creating the SMACA app and also SMACA conference. For the place of the conference and training, we chose Santika Premier Diandra because it is located in the heart of the city and also has great access. We will also invite people to experience Medan architectural heritage. For the promotion, we will focus on Asian and Netherlands as the international target markets, and for the domestic, we will focus on Padang, Lampung, Batam, and Riau. For advertising, we want to use flight magazines appearing on Netflix series and the Asian Food Network channel. We also want to use direct marketing such as email and text messages, and for PR, we want to hold a press conference. For the price, the estimated amount is shown on the table below. For the people, we plan to give a 3-month ISO standard training to improve Medan's human resources. We also plan to give education and socialization about SMACA. For the process, we want to make SMACA app easy to use for all kinds of tourists. The first term is easy to book, easy to pay, easy service, and the last one is easy use, which all refer to the use of SMACA app. The physical evidence consists of branding, which we would use Beonias as the mascot that symbolized the Medan people itself, and for the design, we would go with a brownish color palette.
project wouldn't be successful without support from our sponsors, so we want to join hands with various companies, organizations, and associations, both from inside and outside of Indonesia. Telkomsel, MBA, and eBank are two of our main sponsors target. For the media partner, we also need help from broadcasting companies such as Netflix and Asian Food Network to promote Medan. To execute our marketing strategy, we already plan our budgeting and profit as shown in the slide. The estimated amount of profit we will generate is 2.5 billion rupiahs. By executing this marketing plan, our financial goal is to generate revenue for Medan's infrastructure improvements and to get a sponsor for the planned mines. And for the strategic goals, we aim to elevate the SWOT aspects of Medan by organizing intensive trips, executing education and socialization for the citizen, conducting training for the tourism actors, and conducting a successful conference. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our marketing plan for Medan Smart Diversity. Thank you for your attention. Okay, thank you, Team Medan. The time is up, and before we proceed for Team Surabaya, please prepare for your presentation and good luck. And now we can proceed to the question and answer. So first we can start from Pak Evi.
Medan, it will take 50 months to organize a conference from September 2022 to December 2023. My question is, do you want to put early bird ticket pricing in the marketing strategy? Please explain. And then the 5-day conference is very long and there will be so many topics to present. That was good. My question is, why not combining it with exhibition? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Pak Evi. And next we can proceed with Bu Novita.
Yeah, thank you, Medan. I think Team Medan deliver a great concept. Good job. And according to your opinion, what will be the challenges during implementation of this strategy? And how do you cope with the challenge? Thank you.
Thank you, Bu Novi. And finally, Pak Reda. You may
Yeah,
ask your
my question is regarding your smart city concepts, SMACO. What is the reasoning behind that, and why Medan is poised to be the host city for that type of conference?
Okay, thank you for all of the judges. Now, Team Medan, you have 5 minutes to answer the question and have your discussion. Your time starts now. Okay, first I want to answer Pak Evi's questions regarding do you want to put early bird tickets and why not combine with exhibition. So for the early bird, we plan to cooperate with like travel agents. So we will give the discounts tickets for group or organizations that book early in the beginning of the ticket selling. And for the exhibitions, we want to develop the SMACA app first, and then do the conference. And if it is successful, then the next year or the next few years, we will conduct the exhibitions too. For the next question, my friend will explain about it.
Okay, I would like to answer Mr. Reda's question about regarding why we took Medan, we want to make Medan a smart city. Well, first of all, Medan has a very strategic location, right? And also, Medan is actually a sister city to Gwangju City in South Korea. So we thought that if the sister city could be a smart city, why not Medan? Because Medan is very potential, and with a little development, like giving trainings to the human resources and like building up a lot of like infrastructures, we believe that Medan could be a very potential smart city, which could host international scale MICE events. And for the last one, I would also like to answer Mrs. Novi questions for the challenge and how we cope. For the challenge, actually, Medan City needs a little bit of development in which there are infrastructures and also human resource. So that could be a really great challenge for us. But with the training that we're gonna provide, we believe that it could help Medan to complete its goals. And how to cope is that we will work with the government about our concept, and we hope that the government will support us fully, so the trainings and all of the socializations could be delivered to the people in Medan.
Okay, thank you for Team Medan. The next, the last group, here we can go to Surabaya team. Maybe Team Surabaya, you can prepare your presentation. Okay, if Surabaya is already here, your time start now.
Okay, Sugeng Rawah Wonten, Surabaya. Next. Did you know that according to Indonesia Baik, in 2045, it is estimated that 82.37% of Indonesians' population will live in cities. Therefore, we need a solution for a better quality of life in cities. Next. Introducing Smart City. In general, a smart city is a city that uses technology to provide services and solve city problems. A smart city improves transportation and accessibility, social services, promotes sustainability, and gives its citizens a voice. Next. Smart City itself has 6 axes as identification materials, including smart government, smart economy, smart environment, smart living, smart people, and smart mobility. Next. The success of a smart city relies on the relationship between the public, the government, and the private sectors. In fact, Indonesia has many growing smart cities, and one of them is Surabaya. Then, how can Surabaya be considered as a smart city? These are the points that made Surabaya a potential leading smart city in Indonesia that we are going to talk about. The first one is, next, smart government. Surabaya became the first smart city in Indonesia to implement smart governance. The Surabaya has a strategic plan for the use of ICT. The city has also created systems such as citizen participation, licensing administration system, population administration system, and public area monitoring system. Next. The next one is smart economy. The city has created programs in order to boost the city's economic growth. These programs include Economic Heroes and the Young Youth Fighters program. These 2 programs encourage small businesses and the youth to hone their creativity and to increase their knowledge through selling activities. Next. Smart environment. Many locations that were previously abandoned have been transformed into functional places, such as gardens and parks. Another major performance that Surabaya has made includes early warning system, intelligent transportation system, and waste management system. And the fourth one is smart living. Surabaya has a tourism portal, CCTV, traffic monitoring, traffic management center, and free Wi-Fi facilities in public places. In addition to that, the government has closed down prostitution area in hopes to improve the living condition of younger generations. And then the fifth one is smart people. Surabaya facilitates online tryouts, broadband learning centers, and motor-free days every weekend. The city also provides language house facilities and BLC facilities for free. They also give guidance for children in Surabaya who did browse. And the sixth one is smart mobility. The program includes less mobility, moving freely, and less travel time. Smart mobility is embodied in sustainable transportation and the abundance of sidewalks for pedestrians. In addition, connectivity is developed between modes of transportation, including pedestrian, public transport, and bicycle lanes. The Surabaya city has also have a transportation service that the Surabaya has developed an application for easy transportation named Transportasiku. Next.
With that being said, we present you SICE, Smart Indonesia Conference Exhibition. SICE will discuss prospects and development of smart cities in Indonesia. Surabaya's infrastructure, environment, transportation, and accommodation facilities made it very suitable for MICE events to be held here. SICE invites 20 cities with 8,000 participants to attend in 4 days. We need approximately 3 billion rupiah for SAIS to be developed. We aim to look for new heroes in the technology industry in order to compete with other nations. SAIS itself will be held hybrid, where offline and streaming, which will be attended by 30 exhibitors of associations and corporations in national and international scale. The exhibition will not only showcase the works of our attendants, but also be a platform of trading and investing. We will be using 4 types of promotional media to promote SAIS, including social media, television, advertisement, and radio. We hope that SAIS will bring impact to the development of Surabaya smart city growth. We also have projected to accumulate a profit of 84 million rupiah, which we will plan to use for the development of infrastructure and technology in support of Surabaya smart city. Thank you, matur nuwun.
Okay, thank you. Let's jump to the Q&A session. For the first question, maybe Pak Epi ask the question.
Surabaya team, you will run the show for 4 days, the conference and exhibitions. Tell me the reason why you open the exhibition on the day 3, not starting from day 1. And the second question is, your estimate cost is 3.2 billion and the profit is only 84 million. Why so small profit from such big event? Please tell us.
Okay, thank you. For the second question, maybe Bu Novita.
Surabaya, thank you for the presentation. So if you have a chance to develop and recommend a key message or tagline for Surabaya, what would it be and why?
Okay, thank you. And the last question, Pak Reda Widarsya.
Yes, my question is for the conference exhibition. I don't see any programming. Can you elaborate more on programming aspect of the event?
Okay, thank you for the judges and for the questions. Now, for Team Surabaya, your 5 minutes to answer the question and discussion is start now. Sorry, for Surabaya team, you can your share screen.
Okay, so to answer the
So I'm
first,
going to answer the question about our tagline. Our tagline is SAIS for a better and brighter future of Surabaya. And by this, we hope that by the development of Surabaya smart city growth, we hope that there will be a more brighter and promising future for Surabaya. I think that's it.
okay, and then to answer the first question, why we will do the vision things on the third day. The reason is because we would like to educate the people first about smart city on the first and the second day, and then I think that's the answer for that questions.
Hello?
Hello, yes, group Surabaya, you may answer the third question.
Oh, gimana ya? Ini juga kosong. Jadi jawabnya susah. Oh, ini kan waktu.
Sorry for the programming. For the programming question, is it like in a sense of technology that we use, or is it like programs that we offer?
Programs as an event program, you know, like the rundown of the events, like the consumer journey wise. What makes your events different than other event? Let's say Medan have a SMACA conference, for example. So if you can explain to us about that. Do you understand my question?
Yes, okay. We have created a competition for the event that what makes it different.
Mm-hmm.
It will be regarding technology and the smart city.
Okay, it looks like the answers have been done. Thank you, Team Surabaya. Thank you to all of the judges, and thank you to all of the groups who have done their presentation. Now, judges, I would like you to go to the breakout room to discuss for the to evaluate the presentations. Okay, and now, wait, where's my partner? Arsha.
I am here.
Okay, so it looks like, to be honest, it felt very tense. Even I felt very tense. How do you feel right now? Just be honest, it's okay.
I'm very curious for the winners section. I'm looking for this.
Yeah. So everyone, now we're going to wait for our lovely judges to do their evaluation and count all of the scores. So now perhaps Arsha, we will call a few participants for
Yes.
a tiny interview. No, I don't think I will spoil who will go up. But first, I think this will everyone know. T. Cheryl, would you please come up to the stage? Host, for the host, please help spotlight T. Cheryl. Blue. Hi, T.
Hi, why?
No, it's just, so last year you were also the MC, right? For
Yes.
this award, sure.
Yes.
So how do you feel now? Like, how does it feel being a participant now, aside from being an MC last year? Do you think after last year you had like a few points that you learned before, like for 8 extra points for this?
Yeah, so it's definitely a different vibe this year. Last year, I was actually honestly too busy, like being nervous, emceeing, and as I'm sure you guys are right now. So I did take a few points, but I was more nervous than I was taking points. So I still had to like rewatch the YouTube video again to prepare for this year. So I think my advice for you guys, like, we better just listen and take a few points instead of just being nervous, because it'll be very important and very useful for next year and 2 more years after that.
Well, thank you, T. Cheryl. So how are you right now? Do you think you did your best? Do you think you will win, perhaps?
My group and I are very nervous, but we think that we did our best for that round just now, and we were very satisfied with our efforts. And so, yeah, we just need to wait and see the judges. Hopefully, it'll be satisfying, but if not, then it's fine too.
It's okay. Breathe, Cheryl. So
Yeah.
it's all done. It's all done. You're done with the presentation, and then you
Yeah.
can finally have your holiday. Okay, thank you, T. Cheryl.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, next we will go to Manado team. From Manado, I would like to ask maybe Kak Ariel Tristan can come on the stage.
Okay, while we also wait, perhaps some of the participants, if not the viewers, can tell in the chat how do they feel after all of that presentation, and who do you think will win? Who do you want to win, Archa? Who do you think will win?
Because I'm from Palembang, I'm still support Palembang.
Okay. For the comments, is there any team who would want to? Why is everyone so quiet? Does not anyone wants to win? It's especially the special awards. It's 5 million people. Lou.
Is there Kak Ariel Tristan? Or the other member? Oh, okay. Okay.
Hello. If the host can bring up Kak Ariel.
Oh, yeah. Kak Ariel, how are you today?
Great, thank you.
Okay. As we know that in the previous year, Manado is the second winners of this award, and so in this year, do you feel optimistic to win again, or perhaps the first place?
So yeah, I think my group has competed greatly, and I have seen many great groups too. Nice presentation and comprehensive analysis. So yeah, I'm just excited to see the result.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Ariel. Kak Ariel, I would like to ask, since you're from Team Manado, have you learned any Manado words?
Not really.
Oh, not really. Perhaps I can help teach a bit because I'm from Manado. So if you want to say you, it's ngana. By the way, this is very random. I only know very random Indonesian words. If you want to be on the bed is koi, like the fish. So don't be surprised if there's someone say mouth koi. Okay,
Okay,
thank
thank you
Kak
for
Ariel.
for the language lesson.
No problem. It looks like everyone is still tense, yes, guys. Frankly speaking, this is me and Arsha's first time, so we are still a bit nervous, yeah, Arsha.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys did a great job, actually.
Thank you,
Okay, thank you.
Hey, perhaps next. Thank you, Kak Ariel.
Thank you,
You may,
Ariel.
enjoy the holiday. And now perhaps we can ask Ko Kelvin from Team Bandung. Is there Ko Kelvin? So looks like all of his friends is also asking him to go up. Ko Kelvin.
So, Kak Kelvin from Bandung.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, Ko.
Hello.
Okay, so
Okay, wait ya.
it's okay. Wah, Kak Said mahasiswa terganteng hostnis 2019. Is that true?
Sarkas aja. Oke, halo.
Halo, Kak. Okay.
Hello.
So we have a question for you. What did you learn after one semester of MICE management? What do you think you have learned?
Yeah, for me, I learned a lot from MICE, starting from creating event and anything that we need to make an event. And yeah, I cannot talk too much. I'm starting nervous right now.
Okay. I
Okay.
think if you want to speak in Indo a bit, it's also okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we learn. Oh, di mendadak gue dipanggil. Okay. Uh, the point is, we learn a lot from creating events, starting like the equipment or organization and everything. Well, we learned a lot from this MICE management, and I want to say thank you to my lecturer, Ibu Penny, as my lecturer for one semester. That's all I can say for now.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, Kak.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
If not, Aisha, how about we do this fun thing? Perhaps anyone in the comments would like one of their friends to come up. You may
Yes.
comment your friend's name. Who do you want to see? Miguel. Oh, everyone say Miguel. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So, Miguel, hi, Kak Miguel Owen.
Okay, for Kak Miguel Owen, please come on the stage. It based on your friend request. The most handsome boy.
Hello,
Hello.
Kak. How do you
Hello.
feel after the presentation?
Good.
Okay. So, since last month we already did the announcement for the finalists. So, how was it like the entire process for this one whole month after the semifinalists and working? Now you're working with 10 other people.
I don't understand.
Okay. How about this then? Wah, Kak Ardika say Kak gantengnya kelewatan. Kak Caca, I love you, Miguel. Looks like Kak Miguel has a lot of friends di sini. So for an easier question, how was New Year's like, and how was your final exam?
Great. Great.
Great. So the results for the final exam, do you think it's okay?
No, not great, but okay.
Okay.
So.
Okay, looks like Koong senyum dulu, gel foto dulu. Oh my god. Do you want to say anything for your team, teachers, anyone? A special someone?
No, good job, my team.
Hey.
Okay.
Or maybe you want to call your friend also, Kak?
Yeah, you may call your friend. Anyone.
Raka.
Okay, Kak Raka, maybe.
Raka.
On the stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Halo, Kak. Waduh, Kak Caca.
Kebiasaan nih Caca nih.
Aduh. I mean, I don't mind.
Kembali
Why not?
Jangan. Gue gak bisa kalau gombal-gombal, jangan.
Mandarin.
I cannot do gombal-gombal.
In Mandarin nggak?
Arab. Oh my god. Okay. So, Kak Raka, how was it like doing the presentation?
It was I was so nervous when doing the presentation, to be honest, because it's we're doing a presentation in 5 minutes duration. I think it's very hard for me personally. if it's the time 10 minutes or 12 minutes, it will be fine for me. Tapi kayak ini kan only 5 minutes, itu benar-benar
Oh, iya.
susah banget sih. Ya.
Oh yes, iya sih. Pas waktu itu, one last time I saw like 5 minutes, I was like, good luck to everyone.
Iya. Kayak bicaranya juga jujur agak-agak kayak nge-rap, jadi kayak harus ngebut banget.
I also have one question for Kak Raka. Kak Raka, what did you learn after one semester of MICE management?
I learned about the basic definition of MICE, of course ya. Terus habis itu kayak belajar tentang kalau di event tuh persiapan maksudnya kayak secara audionya persiapan harus apa aja segala macam dan lain-lain. Ya lumayan banyak sih yang kecatat, cuma beberapa yang muncul di kepala sekarang itu aja sih. Itu.
Okay, thank you, Kak Raka. Perhaps after this, you want anyone to also do this Q&A question? Would you want to call anyone?
Apa ya? Ardika deh.
Okay.
Kak Ardika.
Kak Ardika to come on the stage.
Halo Kak Ardika.
Playboy Semarang.
Halo.
Playboy Semarang.
Waduh, ini jadi dengerin teman-temannya ngasal semua tuh.
Gila. Okay. So, Kak Ardika, how do you feel now after all of the presentation? Gimana rasanya habis semua presentasi?
Nothing, honestly.
Just
Lega
already
aja.
lega aja ya, udah siap-siap buat liburan ya.
Maybe.
Ada rencana nggak buat liburan apaan?
Yeah, next Saturday I think I will go to BSD.
Oh, ya buat BSD.
Yeah.
Bohong.
Nggak usah dengerin.
Aduh. Okay. So, do you think you have any advice or tips for the underclassmen, like like for me and Arsha and all of our friends?
Any tips ya? Honestly, if you ask me about tips and advice, sebenarnya jujur nggak kepikiran sih, coba apa ya? For me, before I get the MICE management, I didn't even know what is MICE management. But after we learn MICE management in one semester, honestly, I learned a lot. That apa ya? Di suatu daerah pasti tetap ada potensi gitu loh, buat dikembangin sesuatunya, gitu sih.
Okay, thank you Kak. Perhaps Kak Ardika can call teman cewek kakak.
Temen cewek?
Cewek, iya. Soalnya tadi kita tuh cowok, jadi sekarang cewek lah.
Boleh phone friend nggak
Kayak
ini?
soalnya Arsha kayaknya mau gombalin tuh.
Waduh. Boleh call friend nggak ini?
Wah, kok call friend kan yang di partisipan di sini Kak.
Waduh, siapa ya?
Siapa ya? Paling di komen mau panggil siapa yang cewek?
Boleh deh, Benedikta, silahkan.
Benedikta, Kak Caca, asik. Benedikta Vanisha.
Oh, from Makassar also.
Halo, Kak Caca.
Hai.
Kok diem? Kasihan Arsha-nya, Kak. Kasihan, dia mau gombalin, Kak.
Aduh. Agak berat ya.
Ini Kak Caca-nya kemana? Kok hilang? Atau nggak siapa aja deh, kecuali Kak Caca. Ini kayaknya nggak respon, nggak jawab nih.
Hello. I'm sorry that I can't open my camera for the moment.
Oh, it's okay.
Hi everyone. Good job.
Hai Kak. Gimana?
Hai,
How
Kak.
do you feel?
Sebenarnya ya senang-senang aja sih. Cuman jujur karena kelompok gue kan kalah ya, jadi bantu-bantuin kelompok Ardika aja.
Oh.
Terus ya udah.
Kira-kira bakal dapet First winner nggak, Kak Caca?
Kayaknya menang kalah tuh nggak penting, yang penting gue tahu kelompok gue paling keren banget, yo.
Asik. Ada mau kasih pesan yang very sentimental nggak buat tim kakak?
Sentimental, bukan saya, bukan red, nggak usah sentimental. Semangat lah, semoga sama hasilnya.
Pantun deh, pantun.
Ikan sepat, ikan gabus, makin cepat makin bagus. Semangat semua.
Tuh, on cam dong, Kak.
Iya tuh. Kayak Ardika kepo dah. Is very curious with Kak Caca's face. Aduh, kasihan, jangan. Paling Ardika, is there anyone you want to know?
No, nothing. That's all. Thank you.
How about Arsha? Arsha, mau panggil siapa? Siapa itu? Oh, ini nih ada. Bentar, Arsha. There is a special request. Nih, yang DM gue. Tapi kayaknya gue nggak bisa spill siapa yang DM. Disuruh panggil Adam Juan.
Oke.
Kak Karya. Kak Adam Juan.
Yuk, Kak Adam.
Do we call him Adam or Juan?
Adam.
Halo, Kak Adam.
Halo.
Ada yang request nih buat Kak Adam buat naik
Siapa
stage.
yang request ya?
Aduh, boleh dikasih tahu nggak ya? Kasih tahu nggak ya?
Oke, halo guys.
Halo Kak, how do you feel?
I feel relieved, but nervous at the same time.
Do you think you'll win?
Well, first of all, every group has made their best efforts in this, has put their best efforts in this competition. Every group has great concept. Tapi gue tuh nggak mau ngucapin kalau kita harus menang gitu ya. Tapi ya, I think everyone will get their deserve appreciation for what they have been doing for this semester lah ya.
Okay. Which one do you think is much more? Which one do you attract to more? The first winner prize or the special awards?
Oh, special award.
Yeah, of course lah. 5 million, why not lah ya?
Ya, mikir-mikir dikit aja.
5 million to 10 people lah ya.
Ya, lumayan loh itu.
200 per person.
Yeah, you can eat. You can go food something abis this competition ya, celebrate a little and then liburan.
Liburan ya akhirnya, aduh akhirnya bisa tenang dikit lah ya.
Tuh.
Nah,
bakal ganti nama ya, jadi Adam Cuan kalau dapat 5.
Waduh.
Banyak cuan ya entar.
Aduh. Arsya pinter ya.
Ada satu pertanyaan lagi sih Kak. I heard kan in every group we have to make a video. How was it like making the video?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
I heard that every team needs to make a video, right? How was it like making the video, like the process?
It was a bit. It's not complicated really, because we already do video presentation for a long time, right? For now gitu. But maybe video is about making something more creative ya, and differ from the presentation. So I guess making video it's not it's taking much time, yes, but it's not that hard. Like if you compare to prepare this whole presentation and the concept and material and all. It's tired, but it's fun at the same time.
Wow. Jadi siap-siap ya buat tahun depan.
Ya, buat
Arsya masih lama.
Semangat Arsya.
MC again.
Okay, thank you Kak. Kakak mau undang siapa?
Oh sure, I will call someone ya di sini. Tapi before I leave, I would like to congratulate you guys berdua karena MC-nya keren banget ya, dari sejak semifinal kemarin terus sampai sekarang gitu, energinya nggak habis sampai sekarang gitu kan. Jadi ya, I'm really proud of you guys and semoga kalian selalu Bisa nge-MC lagi nih Prasmul.
Masih Kak.
Thank you,
Tapi
Kak.
kayaknya butuh lihat dulu.
Habis itu.
Deg-degan.
Iya. Oke, panggil ya.
Ya, manggil-manggil.
Oke, kita lihat dulu anak-anak yang Oke, kita panggil aja orang yang habis request saya. Cheryl, mana Cheryl?
Wah, Ciceril lagi nih.
Oh, udah ya?
Udah lagi, tapi nggak apa-apa. Ini Wobi jadi ketua karya dan ketua pesona. Lah kok jadi beda ini aja.
Oh, wakilnya aja Ben.
Wakilnya.
Ben.
Ben, naik ke Ben. Ben.
Ya, halo.
Halo Koben, gimana rasanya?
Somehow mixed ya, for me at least. Kalau misal boleh dielaborate, karena relieved karena kita udah kelar, but at the same time tadi sempat rada-rada panik because sempat kelupaan masang reminder ya. Jadi pada saat dibilang katanya mulai, reminder belum siap. Jadi pas ngelihat ada 1 menit langsung kayak panik, dan makanya tadi mungkin agak belepotan di situ.
Nih ada banyak komen nih. Benjamin kakak Benjamin suaranya mirip Pramugara.
Baik Raka, kita siap ya.
Nih ini kayaknya fans beratnya Koben. Nicholas Onggano. Nggak apa-apa Ben, tetap ganteng.
Apa mau di-up juga sekalian? Nicholas Ongganonya mau di-up sekalian?
Kalian.
Bebas.
Oh enggak, katanya nggak mau. Baik kalau gitu.
Oh enggak mau. Ya udah, siap.
Okay, Kak Ben, I have one question. For you personally, what was your favorite memory so far?
Favorite memories ya?
Yes.
I have these favorite memories. I think the day that we must make a video for this event. For this event that we must submit like the 5 minutes video. It was actually a favorite and like a wasted opportunities for me at least, because the day that we must shoot the video, I got sick and I cannot attend to the shooting place. So I would like to thank you all for those from my group that been able to make and shoot those videos that in my opinion was really great. So yeah, that's actually my favorite moment, and for me at least that was the most memorable moment so far.
So perhaps probably today will be the next one. Yeah, who knows? We never know.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Just hope so.
Okay. And there's also another special request nih, Koben. It said Koben suruh Koben pilih cewek dari event.
A girl from event ya?
Yes.
I think my partner or anyone in my group, is that okay? Is that sufficient?
It's anyone.
Okay, ya,
right
yang dari
now
anak
we're
Bandung siapa yang mau maju? Ayo. Saya buka chatnya dulu ya, siapa tahu ada yang mau ya. Ada yang mau maju? Oke, dari ketuanya udah ini nih, dari ketuanya udah mengatakan memberikan ide yang baru. Katanya atas nama Yunika. Yuk Nika, silakan maju Nika.
Kak Yunike nih. Yuk,
Wait.
Jadi habis ini udah bisa libur ya Koben, ganteng.
Masih belum bisa, Des.
Iya sih.
Masih ada Komdev, Des.
Oh iya. Oh, oke, belum artinya. Tahun depan.
Halo.
Komdev is fun. Hai Kak.
Fun, Mbak.
Halo. What's up?
How do you feel after all of this happening?
Yeah, like what Ben said, relief but also nervous lah ya hasilnya gimana. Tapi ya semoga yang terbaik aja lah.
Oke. Kan tadi dikasih pertanyaan ke Ben, what is the favorite memory? Nah, buat Kak Yuniko, dukanya apa pas prosesnya ini semua?
Dukanya, yang pasti dukanya nggak sebanyak sukanya, tapi of course ada banyak waktu yang diperlukan untuk ngerjain dari awal sampai akhir, termasuk waktu liburan yang mungkin kepotong untuk ngerjain video dan persiapin semua presentasi ini.
Okay. Thank you, Ci. Well, we wish you all of the best. Abis ini bentar lagi kita bakal bisa nyantai ya. Oh, nih, bentar. Kak Yunike bilangnya, Kak Ardika bilang Ben katanya mau kembali. Tapi waktunya kayaknya nggak cukup, guys. Soalnya ada quiz time nih. Nggak apa-apa, quiz time-nya tuh yang fun. Jadi kita bakal kasih pertanyaan, dan tiap yang jawab pertanyaan, and the one who answer the question the most correct and the fastest will get a prize giveaway from Prasmul. Is that right, Arsha? So my partner, Aisha, will see in the chat box on who will answer the most. So first, is everyone ready? Okay. The easiest one, ya, Arsha. Yes. What does MICE stands for? Ayo, the fastest.
MICE.
Oh, nih, Cisheril.
Okay.
Meetings, incentive, conference, exhibition. Correct, right? Correct. Okay. Admin, please help. The first is Cisheril. Okay. Next is, if Pareda is the head of tourism business program, what is Pak Irman's position?
Alright.
Oh, Koben, secretary. Nggak salah sih dosen, tapi betul. Okay, and then the third question, yeah. So today we're gonna do 5 questions. So 3 lucky people, yeah. 3 questions. How much? This is gonna be a bit difficult. How much is the total prize money? Total, guys. Total.
You guys.
20 juta. Oh, hold on. Actually, yesterday we already calculated, but it looks like the answers disappear, so we have to see again. Arsha, how much, Arsha?
Oh my God. Hold on, guys. Yeah. So that.
How much, Arsha? Ini, if this one, everyone is saying 11.25. Is it? Waduh, 18 million. 20 million. Aduh.
No.
How much? Dari Bu Penny nih, kayaknya Bu Penny udah masuk. Bu Penny, how much do you think is the total price?
How much ya?
Banyak ya, Bu?
A lot.
Okay,
just let us record for the answer first, and then we can continue with the next session, I think.
Yeah, sure. Of course, Bu Penny. So it looks like now all of the judges is back, ya, Arsha. So we are going to announce all of the winners category. First up with the favorite team. Now, for all of the teams, I would like to see in the comments, who do you think is going to get the favorite team? Is it guys?
Who will be the favorite teams?
Who are the candidates? If not, I will directly tell the candidates, yeah, Aisha. So the candidates is Semarang, Solo, and Jogja. Now I want to hear the sound, the reaction in the comments by Team Semarang. Is there Team Semarang? Wih, Semarang, Angela, Cecilia. Yogyakarta, wih. Okay, so Jogja. Okay, so now everyone, we're going to tell the winner. So the winner for the favorite team is goes to Team Yogyakarta. Congratulations to Team Yogyakarta. So now Team Yogyakarta, please open your cameras and we're going to have a photo session for a while.
Okay, for Yogyakarta team.
Hello.
Hello. So for all teams, please turn on your camera and we're going to have a photo session. So how do you feel, Kak Fadila, as a favorite winner from all of the votes?
Of course, we are very happy to be the favorite team. So thank you for the award.
Is there anything you like to say to your friends or teachers?
Thank you for bimbingannya. Boleh nggak sih bahasa Indonesia?
No, it's okay, it's okay.
Terima kasih Pak Reno, Bu Penny, Pak Reda, dan juri untuk hari ini dan bimbingannya selama 1 semester ini. Semoga kedepannya ilmu yang diberikan di semester ini bisa kita gunakan ke depannya dan berguna untuk pengembangan industri pariwisata di Indonesia. Thank you. Thank you untuk tim Jogja juga.
Nice.
Congratulations, guys.
Okay, it looks like udah siap screenshot. So, tim admin in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Give a reaction or something, guys. Okay, congratulations once again to Team Yogyakarta. And now we will just directly go to Arsha.
The best team attire. Okay, for the best team attire goes to. Congratulations for.
Congratulations, Team Manado.
For the all of member Manado team, you can on cam.
Asik.
Manado.
Asik, Manado. Later, don't forget to also eat the tuna sambal, ya guys. It's very delicious.
Okay, Team Manado.
Okay. So from the Team Manado, one of the representatives or anybody, how do you feel right now being best team attire? Probably from Hanifa.
How I feel, I'm so glad and grateful to win this awards, especially with a best attire. And I think for Bu Penny and Pak Reno, I want to say thank you for teaching us about mice, and yeah, I'm so good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ka. And now we're gonna have a photo session in 3, 2, 1. One more with a reaction, any reaction? 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you, Team Manado.
Congratulations, guys.
Okay, next category ya, Arsha. The next category is going to be the best video presentation. Like what Koben said, the video was a lot, so they have to put all of their creativity in, yeah? So the best video presentation goes to Team Yogyakarta again! Wow! Team Yogyakarta, congratulations! Wow! already become favorite team, and then team best video presentation. How do you feel? Kamaliha, how do you feel?
Yeah, happy sih. So because we put, yeah, like Ben said, we put all of our efforts to make this video. Yeah, gitu.
Okay, so once again, Team Yogyakarta, please turn on your camera so we can have a photo session. Let's wait for the other members. They're in. Okay, looks like Batania is ready. In 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1 with reaction. Okay, thank you once again.
Okay, jump to the next categories. It would like the best presenter from hospitality business. The best presenter from hospitality business is goes to congratulations.
Congratulations, Patricia Jane. Please turn on your camera and so we can have a photo session. How do you feel?
Hi.
Hi. How do you feel being best presenter?
I didn't expect that. Yeah, I'm so thankful though. Thank you so much for being given this opportunity to become the best speaker.
Okay, now we are going to do a photo session in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1 with the reaction. Okay, thank you, Jen. Congrats.
Okay, next after S1 hospitality business, now we go to S1 event best presenter. It goes to
congratulations, Kak Angela Cecilia. So please turn on your camera so we can do a photo session. Hi, Kak. How do you feel?
I'm not expecting any of this. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for the opportunity, though.
Okay, thank you. And now we're going to do our photo session. Is Butania ready? Okay, in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1 with reaction. Hey, congratulations once again, Kak.
Thank you so much.
Okay, congratulations. And now, after all of the categories, now we go to the third winner. Are going to be presented by our lovely judges. We please Pak Reda Widarsya to announce the winner.
The third winner goes to
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Balikpapan team. All the members can turn on your cameras.
Congratulations. Wow, there's Kak Juan, Kak Adam Juan, and then I think there was Kak Sinjo, si Cheryl. Okay. Is everyone ready? Katanya, Bu Tanya, are you ready? Okay, Alexis ready? Okay, in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1 with reaction. Yay, congratulations, Team Balikpapan, the third winner. How do you feel? Okay, it's okay. And now we can proceed to the second winner, guys. It's already getting late, so I think everyone's already getting tired. So the second winner is going to be announced by Bu Novita.
And the second winner goes to Palembang team. Congratulations.
Congratulations for Palembang teams, and now all the members can turn on their camera for photo session. Yay, Palembang!
It looks like Arsha is very happy. Yeah, Arsha.
Because I'm from Palembang. Good job, Palembang.
Palembang pride, ya, Arsha. Okay. Is Bu Tania ready? Okay. In 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay, congratulations, Team Palembang. Thank you. And then, Arsha?
Next is the first winner. It's going to be presented by Pak Epi. The stage is yours. Is Pak Epi here? Okay.
Okay. The first winner goes to Semarang.
Congratulations, Team Semarang. Now, Team Semarang, you may come up.
Congratulations, Semarang team.
You may turn on your camera. And there's Ci Angela Cecilia. How do you feel, Ci? Already best presenter and now first winner. How do you feel?
Didn't expect this either. Okay, summoning my friends. You guys on cam.
Hey, congratulations, Semarang.
Yeah, congratulations. Kanurul, how do you feel, Kanurul?
Yeah, for sure. I didn't expect that, but yeah, thank you and congrats for my team.
Yay, congrats. Okay, now we're gonna do our photo session in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1 with some reaction. Give some love to the first winners. Congratulations, once again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, congratulations, Team Semarang. Wow, you did it. Okay, I think everyone's very silent because everyone's waiting for the special awards, yeah, Arsha.
Of course. Because of the 5 million, actually.
I know. But before we announce the winner, we want to bring to the stage Bu Novita. Would you like to bring up Bu Novita?
Thank you.
Hello. Now, I would like to ask a question. Why do you give such appreciation to these students, and what is the criteria for this specific category?
Yeah, Most Creative Initiative Award is an appreciation for the team who are successfully addressed the problem and came up with the most creative solution. This also to recognize the team who delivered the presentation in a unique and creative way. For GXB, being creative is an important trait that all employees should have. So hopefully all the initiative that everyone suggested someday can be implemented or considered by the local government. So without further ado, the most creative initiative award goes to Balikpapan.
Wow, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Wow. So for Team Balikpapan, please turn on your camera. And I would like to ask to
Adam.
Kak Adam. Kak Adam, how do you feel?
Okay, we can call Kak Adam.
Hello. Yeah, we are very grateful and thankful for this award. We didn't expect to to win this prize. Thank you for all the judges. Thank you for all the teachers, and for us, they mentor for us. And thank you for the team. Thank you for the MC. Yeah, it's been great. It's been a pleasure to be working together with the team, with hospitality business, and friends from event. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you. And now we can we will do our photo session. So in 3, 2, 1.
Capture.
Let's put up the 5. So in 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you. Congratulations, Team Balikpapan.
Enjoy your 5 million, guys. Kak Adam will be Adam Juan, not Juan again. Okay. I think it's the end of our event today. Thank you all for being a great audience today, and thank you to our students who have contributed their best effort and dedication for this project. Once again, congratulations to all the winners, and for the other contestants, you did amazing for this project. And we hope that we can give more positive contribution to the tourism industry in Indonesia and all the world.
And one more, we would also like to thank for our judges, Pak Evi, Bu Novita, and Pak Reda. Thank you so much for helping score this presentation and see this presentation, and as well for Bu Penny and Pak Reno. Thank you for helping to guide the students for this amazing project. On behalf of
Don't forget, we are going to hear the opinion from the judges first.
Oh, right. So we might hear from the opinions from the judges. Judges, you may come up to the stage. Hello.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for all the great presentation and ideas. I'm so happy to witness that young generation is very active and have great analysis. I will be very glad if any of you are interested in our company, JXB, Jakarta Experience Board. JXB also consists of creative young employees that have fresh and exceptional ideas. So if you love challenges, you are excited to create extraordinary things, also want to contribute to the city, join us at Jakarta Experience Board. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Bu Novita. And now we can proceed to Pak Evi. Do you have anything to say to our lovely students?
Okay. First of all, I would like to say that appreciate to Prasetya Mulia. The star of this event is Ibu Penny dan Pak Reno. Yeah, big applause for Pak Reno and Bu Penny. And after watching all the presentation, I would like to say that most of them are strong. The team or the person, the student of the Prasetya Mulia are strong in ideas and innovation, but weak in budgeting. I believe that they have tried best to perform. I appreciate their spirit and passion for MICE industry, and especially also for tourism. All teams need to project feasible ideas in commercial, technology, and social impacts. That's all from me. Thank you for all.
Thank you, Pak Evi.
Okay, thank you, Pak Evi. And now we can hear from Pak Reda. How do you feel, Pak Reda?
Okay, thank you all. First of all, I want to thank the committee who organized this Tourism MICE Award year after year. And it has been better from the last. And then also all the participants, the students who participate in this award, be it the contestants, also the viewers who are watching passionately in YouTube. So thank you all for all your participation in that. just for me personally, it's bringing such a heartwarming feeling to know that S1 tourism business are preparing young leaders, especially in the MICE industry, to create its own chart of success later on in the future. And then it's evident from the presentation that we had today, how has our students created a great impact in terms of potential concepts, in terms of marketing the destinations in Indonesia and then around the cities in our big archipelago. So good luck and good riddance to you all. I hope that in the future your impact will be more felt, that it will go from concept to execution. And I'm looking forward to your contributions after you graduate from our program. So great job, everybody. And keep working hard and then keep making an impact at the MICE industry in Indonesia.
Okay, thank you so much, Pak Reda. On behalf of the committee, we would like to apologize if we may have done or said anything to offend anyone. Once again, congratulations to all winners and groups for their hard work. Stay safe, stay healthy.
I'm Arsha.
I'm Desiree.
You in
Prasmul Tourism MICE Awards 2023. Goodbye. Good job, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Kegiatan Indobiltek tentu memberikan banyak masukan untuk rekan-rekan dalam berpraktik, terutama bagaimana pegiat-pegiat di dunia konstruksi itu bisa bersatu dan bertukar informasi yang selama ini mungkin hanya bisa dilakukan secara virtual atau kita melihat dari internet ya. Tentu ini merupakan hal yang membahagiakan. Dan saya rasa ke depan bahkan kita bisa akan memulai lebih banyak lagi kegiatan-kegiatan serupa yang tidak hanya di Jakarta, tapi di beberapa provinsi lain di Indonesia.
Ya, saya juga menyampaikan terima kasih kepada Indobiltek Expo sebagai pionir untuk melakukan offline exhibition seperti ini, di mana dengan adanya offline exhibition seperti ini, tentunya kita bisa mulai membangkitkan kembali industri building material khususnya properti secara umum.
Dengan adanya pameran Indobiltek offline ini, kita bisa explore berbagai macam material tanpa kita perlu datang ke showroomnya satu persatu. Jadi semuanya udah lengkap di sini dan kita bisa keliling di sini. Dan juga kita juga bisa berkenalan, bersosialisasi sama vendor-vendor material, juga sama sesama arsitek, dan juga customer-customer di sini.
Menurut saya sih senang sekali ya, akhirnya bisa mampir lagi ke sini, bisa berinteraksi lagi secara langsung dengan seluruh aktivitas yang ada di sini. Indobuildtech sendiri pun juga memang selalu ya memberikan eksibitor-eksibitor yang punya produk-produk yang menarik. Selain itu juga ada pameran-pameran karya gitu kan yang bikin kita sebagai desainer, sebagai arsitek juga lebih terinspirasi gitu.